What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Sunday. You are listening to the Get Right Radio Show with the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Kelvin Unique. Welcome, good people. We have some guests in the building today, don't we?
And we are oh so excited about it, bitch. Okay, I have the CEO of Boys Love Records, Mr. Zavi Tariq. Welcome back.
Good morning.
And recording artist, my bitch, Jasper Dupree.
Hello.
I'm so excited to get this Sunday popping. You know, I'm fully sober.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yes,
it feels good. It feels refreshed. But this
Good.
fucking black that I pulled today in this heat.
Oh, you didn't watch the news this morning?
Yeah, I asked Siri, I said, bitch, what's the temperature? And he said in his Indian accent, 75 degrees. And I was like, okay. I went outside. I said, oh, bitch.
Oh, my Siri said hell.
Right.
What's the degrees? Hell. Prepare. Okay, well,
too hot.
Here we
Yeah.
are.
Right. Too hot.
I love the shorts, though. Calvin's giving some thigh
I
action
am giving
here.
thigh action. I feel very Eric Devante-ish today.
Yeah.
I am
We love when
giving
Kelvin
a-
gives thigh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, just
Yeah,
a little
give some
thigh.
thigh.
I'm just tired of bitches trying to take my gig.
You know, I have not been sober, so
Okay.
I have a little bit of alcohol weight on me.
Mm.
Oh, but wait until this alcohol weight is gone.
Yeah.
The crop top's coming,
There we go. Come on.
and I'm coming for your
You
entire
fucking
life.
bitch.
Come
I'm
on, alcohol
I'm
weight.
gonna have one that says "The World According to Eric." Crop top.
We love free promo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those.
So, how are you guys? Zavi?
So this morning has been interesting. So I went to Starbucks this morning against Eric's wishes.
And thank you for
And
getting a Starbucks.
of course, I brought everyone Starbucks. And you know what? Everything was cool. Like, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I was like, you know what? Let me just get some drinks and, you know, pull up. And you know what? When she said they ain't had no cup holders and I said it's 9:52 in the morning, I was like, you know what? I shouldn't have been here in the first place.
That's God.
That's God. God don't like Starbucks.
No.
Nor do they like cup holders.
They,
Yeah.
clearly.
Are they back ordered? Like, is it like
So I don't know how that works. I just know she told me that she made a mess, and then she said she ain't had no cup holders, and I said, "Did you clean the mess up with the cup holders?" Like, where I got 5 drinks in my hand. Like, girl, this ain't the bar.
like what?
This is their sole purpose. How dare you not have cup holders?
It's universal law.
That's me going to the barbershop. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have clippers.
I
Oh,
ran out all out of clippers.
yeah.
We're just here.
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Yeah, why you open?
I don't understand. Hate it here.
I hate it here.
But how was your week?
So far, so good. We've been very productive, just in general with work, and then the label, and then like it's been a good week for music. There's been a lot of independent artists drop music. I'm a big person, like, you know, remember when music used to come out on Tuesdays, and now that comes out on Fridays, which is good because it matches up with payday.
Right.
So I was noticing, I go through like the playlists and stuff like that because I'm a nerd like that, and I was looking at a lot of people that aren't signed listening to their music, and I was like, this is a good week because we're not getting anything right now from anybody that's like, you know, super duper major. So
Yeah.
it's really, really nice to see people doing their thing during quarantine. So that was the highlight of my week, just watching people be creative
That's good.
and watching your video, Mr. Inner City Blues.
Thank you.
Yes, if you haven't seen that, please go check that out. That inspired me to finish a couple of things. So definitely check out Eric's project. It's really good.
Thank you. We love to give the kids a cultural moment.
Yes, we do.
Call me Martin Luther X, bitch.
Not Martin Luther. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like a hybrid. You know, I like to preach a good word, but I'll slap a bitch.
Listen.
I think Malcolm X would have too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was Martin that wasn't.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Martin slapped a few bitches.
He slapped a few bitches' asses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we won't get into
We won't
that.
get into that. We
They're
won't
not ready.
get into the
They're
men
not
of
ready
the
for that
movie.
kind of conversation.
Right.
They're not ready for that.
Not my king.
Okay. You won't slander Martin Luther King on this show. Sorry, sis.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. So, Jasper, how are you?
I am good. I like I said earlier, I still don't understand this weather. Woke up this morning, decided, hey, you know, I'm gonna go outside, talk to the Lord, do some pharmaceuticals. Walked outside, Satan just sat on my face. I said, okay.
She said, "Hey, girl."
Right. And I was like, oh, no warning. Cool. Yeah. So Siri lied, obviously. It's not 75. It's 184.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for this whole week. Just hell. But I'm good. I am good. Just been working, trying to stay busy. I'm trying to be like Gucci Mane and release an album like every 5 minutes.
Period.
And if people find out about it, they find out about it. If they don't, you still gonna find out about it. And that's just that.
It's very the Gucci way, because I always find out about his albums through hearsay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't know he was still making music until I heard that Computer Love sample with Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin, you see, you don't even look like you know what I'm talking about.
I don't have no clue. What
That's-
you're
that's
talking
the
about.
Gucci way.
Wait, was that like old Gucci or was it Diet Gucci?
This is Diet Gucci.
It's like-
this is
ooh,
not
this is
even
like
a year
vegan
ago
Gucci.
fully.
Oh, it's nice to see that he's still doing it.
Yeah. It's really Keisha Kior that's the focus at this moment.
Got it. Yeah. She's really pretty.
She is.
She's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. I'd fuck Gucci.
I fuck
Oh, listen.
going.
Old Gucci or new Gucci?
New
What?
Gucci.
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
Robot Gucci.
Some
Clone
people want
Gucci.
someone to come in and fuck their life up, and old Gucci would have done that.
I
Yeah.
like clone
Definitely
Gucci over.
real reckless.
Real
I fuck
reckless.
Keisha Kior. I would.
The whole side of the table looked at you. Like,
Listen,
I would.
we were all
Like I feel like if
that's
I was gonna try it, I'll try it.
Okay.
right. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
I can see that for you.
Just let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She probably likes when Kelvin gives good thigh too.
Right.
we both will be giving good thigh.
Yeah. That's
That
good.
works.
together.
Together.
That's good.
Double thigh.
Thigh sisters.
So, Jasper, you braid hair too, right?
Yes, I do.
Bitch. So all my chicken heads out there whose scalps is scalped.
I thought you were gonna ask.
No, well,
for-
bitch, I've done my time.
I thought
I've
you were.
done
I
my
remember.
time. Yeah,
You had a whole piece.
I did, and she itched.
Well, now you have natural curls. Thank God. We think.
Yo,
we think
I
those
mean, they
belong
look
to
good.
you.
Thank
We
you.
think those belong to you.
Yeah.
Those that fucking weave, a waste of $275 for 48 hours of hell.
Yeah. I did that when I got braids. The itchiest I've ever been.
Mhm.
You would have thought I was in public school again.
Yeah, it sucks.
She said, "This is not."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that shit sucks. Nah, get that shit out my head. So all my scalped bitches, hit Jasper up if you need new braids.
Listen, braids, twists, faux locks, all that stuff.
How much hair do you need to?
Kelvin, you can't do it.
I have a little
inquiring?
stubble. I have a little stubble on the sides that I think that if you can grip that,
We could.
He
We
gonna
could work.
fuck
we
your
could
scalp
work on
up.
it. We could work on it. You
Yeah.
know.
I really
I'm
want some
here
for the summer because all this hair on my head is hot.
Mm.
So like it's time to put this stuff in some braids.
It's a lot.
So,
Uh-huh.
like,
That's
It's
fair.
a lot
I
of
see
hair.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
hair. It's a lot of hair, and
Yeah.
it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. This
Get it
is
off. I want it
like
off my neck.
Cool.
You know.
I got you. I'm gonna hook
God.
you up. Look, actually, let me come over and braid it right now.
Thank you
Let me
so
do
much.
it while the show is going.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
So what else has been going on with you?
Oh, child. Just listen. First of all, we just talked about hair. Ever since I've gotten back into my hair,
Mm-hmm.
I've
Because that's like an experience. Once you rediscover your hair, it's like people finding Jesus again.
Right.
Yeah.
look, saved, sanctified, and delivered
Mm-hmm.
all over for the fifth time. I've just been kind of sitting to myself and just kind of trying to like just rediscover myself because this quarantine and just kind of being in the house. I mean, granted, I can sit in the house; it's nothing. But after a while, you'd be like, I just want to go outside and shake some ass for like 5 minutes.
period.
Just,
Yeah.
or,
Absolutely.
just twerk on somebody.
Right.
Maybe, steal somebody's nephew. It's possible.
A
Of
Bible
age.
scripture.
Of age.
And the cement is hot.
Yeah.
That's the best time to do it. Burn them hands up.
Oh, the
Burn them
cement.
hands. Yeah, the cement, not the semen.
Wow.
Whoa. Anyway, so burning hand. Burning hand.
Yes, right. Yes, braiding hair.
Yes.
Speaking of burning, hell is looking hot. So Calvin, what's going on with you?
I had an interesting week. Like, so, first off, phone went crazy on Saturday.
How
Like,
so?
you know,
Was it
like
your
when it says
birthday?
like, no, my birthday is not until November. I don't know what the fuck was going on. No, my phone. You know, like sometimes, like you like, well, what am I talking about right now? Okay, when you have a phone,
Yes.
specifically an iPhone,
Okay.
sometimes you get that alert that says storage full.
Mm.
And then you start to
Oh, yeah.
delete everything off your phone.
yeah.
Like, oh, I don't need this app. I ain't never used this. All these pictures can go. And then you're like, okay, I got 2 more gigs. I'm good. But it kept giving me that storage full thing. And it was not just the memory. It's like my phone was done.
Mhm.
So, like, I could not get a text message. I couldn't get a phone call. I couldn't get
I've
anything.
had that happen.
So, like, I was out of commission for, like, a whole 2 days. So, like, from Saturday to Tuesday, I didn't have a phone. So I had to order a new phone this week. So I had a new phone.
Is
Did
that
you
it?
stay with iPhone?
Yeah, I stay with iPhone.
Good boy.
But I went and got a bigger gig. I don't know what I was doing with a 64 gig in the first place. I don't know who I thought I was and
I
what I could
believe
do.
that 64 gig phones are for children.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or people that are like elderly that have no
Yeah,
pictures,
absolutely.
No
apps or
apps.
nothing.
None.
So I had to get a 256. So I'm back in the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You gonna
That
be
was
good for life.
depressing.
You gonna be good for life.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What color did you get?
This is also the thing. I went on a journey on Saturday. It was like Saturday. On Saturday, sounds like my mama. Saturday.
Yeah. That was cute. I liked that.
She would be very
the
proud.
whole jersey came out. I went on a journey to go try to find a phone. Nowhere in the city of Los Angeles and the surrounding counties have iPhone 11 Pros 256 gigs.
Oh my god.
They only have like the 11, or they didn't even have like a Pro. And if they did, they only had like the lower one. So I had to order online, and I was highly upset. What in the looting is going on?
Bitch, I don't speak like that.
Why? Who stole all the phone?
You don't speak Starbucks?
Who stole? I was so mad. I called all of Koreatown, all of Hollywood, Inglewood, Gardena.
Mm-hmm.
None of them had it.
You was gonna go to Gardena.
I was
for a
gonna,
phone?
yeah, because what do you do without a phone?
I don't know.
How do you? So I had to wait 2 days. So if I had not text you Monday or Tuesday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I was not avoiding you.
This is a PSA for the
I
host.
just had no phone.
Absolutely.
That was 3 long days.
3 long days.
Yeah.
But on the 3rd day, UPS rose.
And the phone is
And
it gave.
Okay.
Yes.
Amen.
That's
Hallelujah.
But then I went in, me and Brian, we got tattoos on Wednesday.
Yeah, you're officially one of Charlie's angels.
I am now part of Charlie's Angels. I'm so happy. Me and Charlie, we're really close. Me and my angel sisters. We're so excited about this.
That's
It's a
good.
new journey for us.
Where is the tattoo?
It's on my thigh.
Oh,
that's why we got the thighs
Yes.
out.
Mhm.
Ooh, it is cute too.
Right?
Come
People
on.
keep trying to say it's a white angel. It's a black angel because I'm black.
I was
Hello.
going to say, yeah, that's
She
what
just needs some more shading.
Yeah, that's it. She just was born. It's okay. We don't know what it was.
She has stringy hair, and then I gave her afro.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So she got afro.
Wait till she's moisturized. That's when she's gonna
Yeah,
come
that's
into full
what it
form.
is.
There we go.
Yeah,
She
it's
was
still
shea
under
Shea
that
butter.
thing.
Mhm.
It's still under that plastic thing they put on you. You got to keep on for 17 days.
17.
I made that up. It's
Oh,
like,
I'm like-
they said 2
That
to
thing
5.
come off in 17
They
minutes.
said 2 to 5 days. They said it's supposed to fall off by itself.
Oh.
But I went running yesterday,
Mhm.
and it looked like a Capri Sun. It was like all ink and just wet.
Oh, well,
That's
no.
nasty.
And then it started to drip at the bottom. And then I went hiking with my friend Daniel.
Mhm.
I was doing too much yesterday. I went running because I told you I've been on this drinking marathon.
Yes.
Don't talk to young people because they just get you out here drinking.
That's right.
They just want you out here drink. I'm a wine connoisseur. I just drink a little glass of wine. I'm
That's
good.
fair.
I want you to drink hard liquor.
At this point, I would like to say you drink more than I do.
I know. This is
Yeah.
why I need to stop.
I'm a little concerned if that's a fact.
I think this is
I'm a little
inappropriate.
concerned.
Because Eric's, we all know Eric's an open alcoholic.
Well,
so
wow,
this is-
no, that's
this is
off
tragic.
brands. I partake every now and again.
which
But
is
you have been
every
drinking
now
hard
and
liquor.
day.
Girl, you
Like-
would give TMZ a story every other day.
Bitch,
Stop.
well, y'all can go to hell.
Falling out the
Stop.
limo.
I know
Scooter
how
cat
far-
all in the paparazzi.
Camel toe.
I know how
Okay.
far I've come.
Jeez.
Fuck y'all.
No, but like I literally woke up and was like, I gotta get up. So I ran from the house to Staples Center, which is probably like 2 miles. And then my friend Daniel was like, "You want to go to Runyon?" I was like, "Well, let's go to Runyon." So now I did Runyon too.
That's good.
Nah.
I'm surprised
Fucked
that
it all
didn't
up.
sweat off.
I thought it was too. It just got a little wrinkly, but then it went back to
It's
normal.
adorable.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it won't come off. Maybe this is my life.
Maybe this is it. Yeah, that's all.
Maybe
That's all.
This is my new life.
There
That's
it
all.
is.
It's my new life.
Mm-hmm.
But then I ruined it and I had more alcohol and mozzarella sticks. So now we're back at square one. So today we're gonna do a lot better.
That's good.
Mm.
If I go to Sunday Fun Day, I will be drinking water.
Is that with Rich and Lex?
Rich and Reggie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where do they do Sunday Fun Day at during quarantine?
Well, you know, Abby's open.
Is it?
Fiesta Cantina's open.
Oh, you know that Abbey don't-
I was
Rocco's
gonna tell you
open.
we should go to
Abby's
WeHo.
outside.
All
We
that stuff is
should.
open. Everything with outside patio
Oh, got
is
it.
open.
Okay.
If they have patio seating, they got it.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So we may do that. I don't know. But if we do go, I'll be sipping green tea.
Got it.
Okay.
With vodka in it.
With no, I hate vodka.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a dark
Actually,
I don't care.
funny thing, I bought the Ciroc summer watermelon or something
Mhm,
like that,
Mhm.
and I'm not a vodka drinker at all. Amazing.
Really?
I'm definitely recommending it. Like, definitely go try that.
Really?
If you're listening, am I a thought for loving Ciroc? Like, literally, go fuck that shit up.
Good.
Go fuck that shit up.
Good. Did he?
Ciroc.
Pay me.
Cut the fucking check.
Cut the check.
At this
Period.
point.
Yeah,
Period.
like no free promo. What you said? Period. She knew what she was talking about.
She did.
She knew.
Yeah. Well, my week has been full of. All right, so I pissed off the older guy I be messing with.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got a bad attitude.
It's that mouth. Sis.
Yeah, she do a lot. But sometimes she does shit that I don't authorize, and this was one of them. I was just mad. Like, I was just mad because, you know, I be wanting to quit, not life, my job, and I just wanted some sympathy. Like, I knew he really couldn't tell me much, but, like, I just wanted someone to be like, it's going to be all right. You know, that same old shit.
Of course.
So, the way that he started the conversation was just a little condescending. At least it wasn't, he didn't ease me into like the whole it's going to be all right type of thing. It was like, look, grow up. You know what's going on. It's a pandemic, da-da-da-da. He didn't say that verbatim because I would have fucking left-eyed that established bitch.
Right.
But
To the ground.
yeah. But he was just like, he didn't ease me into the situation. It was just like, look, you know it's a pandemic. Wait, things are going to come. And I was just like, I'm not going to get into the whole verbatim conversation, but I was just like, look, this is not what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
And then he just started getting really emotional, and it just didn't work for me. And we ended up arguing, and now he won't talk to me.
Well, you cussed him out, and
I did
all
not
he
use
wanted,
one
all
curse.
he needed was his ginseng, his zinc, and his vitamin B. And you come in here and you bring all this hell to this old man.
Not a
He is
fucking
on his
ginseng.
deathbed. Okay,
Why are you killing him?
he's 40,000.
Calvin, you're 30.
My God.
This man is 65 years old.
Absolutely not. No.
He's already at risk. He's high risk. And you come in here tracking all your shoe dirt up in here, not washing your hands.
I do.
You're sneezing in this. You're in this refrigerator.
I'm not.
He's at high risk.
What are you saying?
He's trying to get his almond milk, and it's all germy. And then you come in here and you bring this drama to this man.
He is not worried about your job, sis.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's
At
not.
all.
Older men, like when you go to them for that, like it's like instead of saying, "Oh, don't do it," they'll tell you to flip. That's where that came from.
Yeah.
Like if you about to jump, do a flip.
Yeah.
All they want to do is be entertained.
So, like, just, this is the thing. I know I didn't go off because I didn't curse. And I curse fluently. Like, I speak English and cursing bitches out. Like, that is what I do. My segment is called Bitch You Better Read. So the fact that I didn't do one curse in that thread, you're not telling me I went off. Like, you're not even giving me this HBO production for a reason. Like, so I don't know. I'm going to let the time pass. But that's what's going on over there. So it's about to be a real dry world. Hit the bin so long for me. It's not there. I need you to
We
sing
need
it.
it. Been so long.
That's
Say it.
That's about to be my life because I can't control my mouth.
Hold on. Just 1 second.
Mhm.
Can we just say congratulations to Vonnie
Yeah, go for
on her
it.
baby boy?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Vonnie.
Congratulations.
She's
Congratulations,
listening.
Madam
She's in
Vonnie.
it. She's out here. So congratulations.
He's precious.
I will babysit
Absolutely.
when the baby turns 4.
And I'm also willing to run the sex toy business.
Yeah,
While you're on maternity leave.
Yeah, me and Eric will take over the business. We'll go on the tours.
Yeah.
We'll demonstrate for people.
I'm also just going to take some things.
Yeah, we may just
Girl,
take
save
a few
this episode.
Yeah.
So when you need
So
them
like,
to do
if
it,
you need some time off, me and Eric will go out there. We'll set up the podcast. We'll talk
Right.
about the toys.
Yeah.
Let us know.
that works. Congratulations.
Yeah. So that's going to be my life for a bit. I don't know. I'll fix it when I'm ready.
I think it's because I told you before on off air about how people want people once they see other people are interested in people.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of those situations.
He ain't got social media. How he going to see?
Maybe you just need to like ride past with somebody else, like hunt the horn and let them see.
Yeah. Nigga,
Because
fuck
people,
you.
Yeah, people get jealous.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, now you want to be close.
Right.
As he grabs the mic.
Right.
Yeah, now you want to be close. You ain't even say nothing before, or you acting nonchalant before. Oh, now nigga popular.
I am
now
so
you wanna-
mad y'all tried to get this man an AARP card. Like, that is not okay.
He has one.
Always trying to HM.
He's a card carrier.
If he had one, Eric wouldn't have cursed him out.
Yeah.
Eric didn't curse him out because he has one. That's disrespectful to your elders.
Is that what it is?
He didn't want to
Is
disrespect
that,
his
is
elders.
that what it is?
He was raised
Is
better.
that what it is?
Sure.
He was raised better than that.
Okay, enough. It's time for bitch. You better read.
What's my favorite word?
Give you bitches an inch, you take them out. Number one.
Always.
Number one.
Jada Pinkett Smith confirms relationship with August Alsina, saying, I just wanted to feel good. The tea. Jada Pinkett Smith brought herself to the red table to confirm her relationship with August Alsina. She and Will Smith sat at the table and addressed the now confirmed rumors head on. Will and Jada started the conversation off by debunking any statements that their reps made on their behalf, saying neither of them purposely spoke on the situation following August's interview with Angela Yee. Well,
Fired the publicist.
Jada confirmed her relationship with August, or an entanglement as she calls it, by saying she just wanted to feel good, and it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Bruh.
In addition, she and Will made it clear that they were amicably separated at the time, and it seemed as though their relationship was done. From there, you and I were going through very difficult times, Jada said. I was done with your ass, Will responded as he laughed. I really felt like we could be over. Jada goes on to say that she wants to make it clear that Will did not give her permission for them to date, as August had insinuated, but that August just didn't want to come off as a homewrecker, being that they were separated unbeknownst to the masses.
Bruh.
What did you guys think about this whole Jada, Will, August, throuple, jump off, little Kim voice situation?
You know what, to be honest with you, like, my thing is like, okay, so when you're in a relationship, I understand the need to, or not the need, the want to like step outside of that. I think that the way that monogamy has changed over the past, couple decades, it's been very interesting to see. A lot of people will step out now and it'll be okay. My irritation came from the fact that we had this conversation. I'm all for living your truth, but
Absolutely.
we had this conversation when you were putting out this album, and I'm trying to understand how the Jada situation correlates to the album that sold 5,000 units in 1 week. Like,
it was only 5,000.
Yeah, like, you pushed this album for what? Like, is this for the album? Like, do you have a song called "I Fuck Jada Pinkett Smith"? Like, what are we doing?
Kelvin, you brought this up last week,
and it was I know, I heard,
Yeah.
and it was bad press in my opinion because your album still flopped.
Damn,
Yeah.
August.
So what were we doing?
Absolutely.
Not on the cusp of August.
And they over there dapping and high fiving. Now you over here depressed.
They
again.
still fucking. You over here with the red hair looking like
Okay,
Keisha Cole in the So
Keisha.
Gone video.
And it's inappropriate, and I'm over it.
It's inappropriate.
I'm over Miss Alsina. Like, what did she decide to get? But I don't know. I watched it. Well, I watched bits and pieces of it. I was in and out.
It was
only
13
I know,
minutes.
but I was, when lies start happening, like, girl, whatever. I think
You can only take 13
yeah,
minutes.
13 minutes
Yeah,
lies.
that's
I
it.
really feel like I don't think they were separated.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this was just as they said, entanglement. Because this is what I don't. This is what I don't get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if me and my husband are separated, right? And my husband decides to have a relationship.
Yeah.
How serious is this relationship? Because I'm in pictures with August.
Right.
So was this before their relationship changed from
good
platonic to sexual?
Mm-hmm.
So was this like during the helping phase of it all, and then it turned sexual? Because I'm not about to be posed up with my nigga's new nigga. That doesn't make a lot of sense unto me.
Yeah.
Even if we're separating, we're trying to put on this good public face. I'm not about to be posing up in the pictures.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What I didn't like is that I felt like Will and Jada were on that red table kikiing in August's face. Like,
I was in the room crying.
Right. Like, it just felt like when Jada was like, we were in a bad place and I just wanted to feel good. Meanwhile, we done seen August just broken. We done seen him in a hospital bed. We done seen him crying. We done seen him
Isn't he
pouring out.
blind?
Damn
No,
near.
he's good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like he lost one side and one eye or something.
Yeah, but I think he's back.
It was real dramatic. August has had a life.
He's had a lot going
Yeah,
on. And
it's
then
been
meanwhile, they sit here, bad marriage to the end. Psh, like, are you fucking kidding? Like,
Wonder Twins active.
yeah, how dare you? I feel like someone put a really good post on social media saying that Jada has a good way of using words to manipulate the situation and make it seem like she's this evolved creature. Bitch, you a hoe like the rest of us.
She's a conversationalist.
Yeah.
And she can spin it to make it seem like hoe is life and it's good.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And hoe can be life, that's fine. But they have their relationship is weird. Like, they have this weird bond where I think that they liked seeing each other, like, outside of what they have. It's like, oh, we'll go satisfy this happiness and then come back and we'll ruin people's lives in the process. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like weird.
I also was questioning, why was there not an NDA?
Yeah.
Like,
Agreed.
why?
That was messy.
Why was there never any
That was
paperwork
messy.
signed? That makes no sense to me. Which is another reason why I think that they want to separate it. I just don't get it.
That's a good point.
It's a lot of loose ends that I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like
The loose end is Jada.
the loose end is Jada,
Right.
but like
But
I just think that Jada and Will have a very interesting relationship. I think it's interesting to see how they have evolved as a couple and how they can still sit down and be like, you know what, we've been through our shit. We have a lot of shit going on still.
Let's go fuck someone's
But
life
we
up.
are still, but we are still in this thing
Right
together,
now.
and I think that's what we should take from this. That all relationships aren't normal, and if your relationship works for you, then that should work for you.
And I did well, finish your thought.
No, I was like, but sometimes I think they need just a better way of vetting who they let in their relationship, because I'm pretty sure August is not the first one.
No.
Oh.
No, and I'm pretty sure Will has had his endeavors as well.
Well,
And
she said you already got me back.
I just want to know who
Listen,
and how
August?
many times.
'cause he's
You
Will.
think? That's hot.
He's Will.
He is Will.
I bust it down.
Me too.
I
shit.
bust it down.
Twice.
I robot me.
In the pursuit of happiness.
Hancock.
Right.
Okay.
I want to see how fresh the prince can get.
I'm trying to see all 7 pounds.
Dirty mind. Dirty.
Call me the Men in Black.
Right.
Period.
I won't have to remember none of this.
Period. So yeah, just I don't know, but I do feel like they did drop some good marital gems that, you know, just let it be known that shit is not always sweet. And like you said, they're still in it together. So I do feel like they have a very solid relationship. And like you said earlier, I think it's like normal for people to eventually think about stepping out on their partner.
It ain't just the gays. Y'all just saw it.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
We ain't the only ones that do that.
Thank
Right.
God.
Yeah.
And they're still together after almost 3 decades. So
Yeah.
maybe they got some working for them. And who are we to criticize? Most of you bitches is wrecking homes and have nothing to show for.
Yeah. Like I said,
Except for text messages
I
and
think
missed calls.
the
That's
most
it.
important thing that we should take away from this is how do you get back together? If you truly love that person, if you truly are in a life partnership, because they have a lot to lose at this situation, how do you work out the kinks to make it work for y'all and for your family?
Yeah.
I think I told you the last time that I was here. I'm okay with it. Like, don't spend no money on them, and we're good.
That's important.
Yeah.
I just told somebody that said, you want to talk to me, just don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
Like, because I know we're not
Agreed.
together. And I know
Agreed.
that, what the fuck this is. But whatever the fuck is going on, just don't embarrass me. Don't have me out in public looking stupid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
And I think that was their thing. And Will's like, bitch, you got me looking stupid.
Sitting at that table crying.
Got me at this damn table. I done painted.
I didn't
I
paint
painted this damn little table. You
That
gonna
I didn't
bring me
carry
to this
here.
damn shit.
I made the table
I
red.
made
Right.
This is my table, bitch.
Give me
Took it
some-
from me.
Paint this table green.
Fuck your whole brand up.
Damn, red table, that shit now. Huh? Green table, bitch.
Will is going through it between that and Willow writing letters to Tupac
That she never met.
that she never met.
Crazy
Like,
ass.
I'd move out.
Okay. Where's the
Y'all ain't
guest
got no
house?
damn
He's
sense.
back in that guest house he was in Fresh Prince.
That's where the sun
Definitely
is that
not
they
going.
never show. Trey,
Yeah.
he back there.
Don't do that. Trey's going through something.
He's
remember?
back.
So is Will. Now they'll connect.
Girl, the whole
Right.
family.
Fucking wreck. Number 2.
They all back there. Number 2.
So a sex slave priest was found dead.
Did you choke?
I was just reading the headline. Yeah, that was heavy. A disgraced sex slave priest was found dead in his New Jersey home on Thursday. He lived in New Jersey?
America's armpit.
Yeah,
can't.
absolutely. My mom lives in Jersey. I told her not to,
My
but
family's
she's
from
comfortable.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fine. So Peter McKelly, who had been previously accused of embezzling.
Embezzle.
What is going on?
I need to take something seriously. Peter McKelly, who had been previously accused of embezzling $1 million from his Bronx parish to pay for sex sessions with his master, was found dead, according to the Ocean County Medical Examiner's Office. A memo to priests issued Thursday morning by Vicar General Messenger Joseph Lamort said, Riscott and Pace. Is that how you say rest in peace in sex slave?
I think so.
Listen,
Riscott and Pace. Okay, so Joseph Lamort said, Riscott and Pace, it is my sad duty to announce the death on July 9th, 2020 of Father Peter A. McKelly, 57, class of 1991.
Class of 91.
Right. Former pastor of the Church of St. Francis de Chantal, Bronx. Oh, I know
Not
Chantal.
St. Francis. Ain't that where Sister Mary Clarence was at?
Is it?
They was at the St. Wasn't that St. Francis?
Yeah, she was at the St.
St.
Francis.
Wow.
Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee.
That's why she left.
That is why she left. That's well, she
a lot
knows.
going on
She's
over
a
there.
Vegas showgirl. Excuse me, I'm not a Vegas showgirl. She was a headliner.
There we go.
There we go.
This was also in the Bronx. Yeah. The details of Father McKelly's funeral are still being coordinated. Further information will now be sent as soon as it's finalized. For now, please remember him in your parish's general intercessions at Mass and in your own personal prayer. The 57-year-old priest had resigned as pastor of St. Francis de Chantal Parish in Throgsneck in 2015 after the allegations surfaced about his sexual wrongs. He reportedly spent over $60,000 of stolen funds on illicit and prescription drugs. He also purchased a home and even paid his master's rent. The Ocean County Medical Examiner has not revealed the cause of death yet.
I'm in the wrong business.
Listen.
I need to be a priest. How'd you get $60,000?
Wait. I'm in the wrong business.
First and foremost, when Eric read the headline and choked, we know we're not supposed to be talking about this.
Yeah.
God was like, nope.
Yeah.
He was like,
God knows my whole heart.
Right. If I exposed
I
your
cussed
shit.
in the prayer yesterday.
Did you?
I sure did.
I do all the time. But
I said we are so damn blessed.
oh, God.
I
He knew what
really
you
did.
meant.
I said,
Yeah, he
and
knew
I
what you
said,
meant.
and I can say that because we have a relationship.
At least yours is a little cleaner than mine. I'm like, please block all these bum ass bitches from my
I
life.
just said we are so damn blessed in
Yeah.
the middle of the prayer.
God said, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll make my light twitch. I'm like, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, but I am shooketh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an interesting. Okay, so wait a minute. I have a question. So this whole master thing with the rent and all this other stuff, like, what are the requirements?
Are you trying to be a master?
I don't know if my rent gonna be paid. I live in Ladera Heights. It's rough.
Yeah. I wonder, like, did the master kill him? Like, did he go too far?
Did he call Carol Baskin?
Carol Baskin.
Some real Electra type shit.
Yeah.
Come on, Electra.
I can see that.
Because that's what I'm wondering. Like, how was he found dead? Like, they didn't say how he died or anything like that. Like, what they doing? Like some sex slave
They're
stuff?
not going to tell us that.
Was he, like being choked out?
Yeah,
Was
they
it
not gonna tell.
asphyxiation?
Yeah, I don't
They're not
know.
gonna tell us
He might have
that.
been turned into a doll or something.
Wow.
I don't know.
This is layered.
I want to
Yeah.
know. Did the master kill him?
Did he die in the Bronx?
A lot of people died.
Now
in the
listen.
Bronx.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Why
so
was that a
hard in the
question?
BX.
That's why we don't go there.
Yeah. You should know because, like, you grew up
Bitch,
there,
go
right?
to hell. Absolutely not.
You didn't.
My mom would never raise me in the Bronx. She cared about our family.
So you moved. So
God.
so you were born in the Bronx and you moved from the Bronx to Brooklyn?
I've never resided in the
Don't let
Bronx.
that be your narrative, sis. Listen,
Ever.
Right.
I'm trying to figure
I
out.
never
Just trying to
resided.
figure out
Let him
how
do
it
that
went.
to you.
Yeah, fuck
Trying
outta
to figure
here.
out how it went.
I'm trying to get my mom to listen to this. If she heard me say I grew up in the Bronx, she'd fucking pass a kidney stone. Like, she would, like, die. Like, no. The
I'm
Bronx.
almost certain that everybody that's born in the Bronx gets born to like something by Fat Joe.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
ew.
sure.
Lean
Lean
back.
back.
Ew, can you imagine?
Lean back is like the that's like
Ah.
the perfect
Hospital.
that's the
Yeah.
perfect push song.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Lean back.
Ugh.
And we walk around the metal detectors stealing babies out the hospital and stuff.
Come on, Remy.
It's not even my baby.
Bitch,
I'm
are you
just gonna take
dumb?
it.
Are you?
Hee haw.
Right.
Just taking the baby.
How you shoot your best friend over a stack? Like, I don't like
Right.
the Bronx. Number 3.
No, hold on. I have more questions.
Okay, go.
I have more questions.
Just like, let's
She
stop.
was done with it.
I just want to know because I have more questions about this whole sex slave
Okay.
master thing.
Let's focus on that.
Would you guys ever be a sex slave to someone?
In the bedroom, yes, but like, we're not gonna do this whole title thing. Like, we really live this life. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
Would
Yeah,
you
we're
call
not-
him master?
No.
I feel like it's so degrading.
Absolutely not.
Isn't that really degrading?
No.
Daddy is the equivalent of
yeah,
that.
I feel like that works.
Yeah, that works.
that
We're not gonna
works.
do master.
That
Harriet
works.
would turn in her fucking stone.
Yes.
Like,
also
like-
think about it. I'm a grown
she
ass
come
man
back.
calling
Yeah.
another nigga daddy.
Yeah.
Like,
What did
that's
you
enough.
just say?
That's
Yeah. That's enough.
I done freed. Hold on, where's mine?
Hit it. Hit it.
Press
You
it.
think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she
Calling
was
people
taking
master.
slaves to freedom?
I would never do that to Harriet.
You're not gonna let him take you to freedom?
No, get the fuck out of
Listen,
here.
because Harriet
So-
coming after you and Nikki coming next.
So,
Back to back.
let me flip it. Would you, if someone you're talking to, y'all been talking for like a long, like 3 months, y'all in this thing, like oh my goodness, this is so nice, like this is wonderful,
Mhm.
I really like this, and then like one day he just drops like, I'm into being a sex slave, would you be my master?
Oh, if he asked me to be his master?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He a slave to this pussy, call me master. That's what she
There
said.
we go.
That's what she said. So.
Well, why would y'all be okay with them calling you master?
Because I
and you
make
not
better
calling them
decisions
master?
than him, so that's fine. And clearly, this was his decision. So
I don't know if I want somebody just to
I'll be
worship
right in
me
that supermarket
at all times.
As soon
That's
as he
really
says
weird.
master, I'm be like, nah, don't do that here.
Yeah.
It's almost like the fetish porn. Like I don't like fetish porn that much.
Now, what are we talking about? We don't like fetish porn. Now, let's dive
I
into
like
Do
a
it.
you like
thing.
the
Give me a
ropes
thing.
and stuff? The ropes and the whips and the chains? I bought some handcuffs. I forgot about that. I bought handcuffs.
Did they come with a
yesterday.
key?
Yes, they did,
I would hope
unfortunately.
so.
Are they regular handcuffs or are they fuzzy?
They're fuzzy. So they're
So I
handcuffs,
never
but they're
understand the idea of the fuzzy handcuffs. Like I
They're
don't.
softer on your wrist.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ah.
Yeah,
Nah,
because
fuck
the
that.
metal
Nah,
is
fuck
cutting your
my
wrist.
wrist
So, like,
up.
Sorry, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I bought some yesterday.
Yeah.
Fuck my shit up.
Right.
I need to get them out the bag.
Bitch, listen.
Pull them out.
Tonight might be the night, Betty Wright voice.
No,
Hello.
it's still since
Convict.
February.
Especially since
Still
you're going
since
to the
February.
Abbey.
Still
Wow, since February?
Yeah, child.
How are you not a sex slave?
At this point, I'm a slave to something.
Yeah. Pornhub.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day
Twitter's
someone will be
better
like,
than Pornhub.
"Hey, Kelvin, let's." That's why I said maybe I should be a priest because I'm halfway there.
Yeah, I can see it.
It hasn't even been a year yet.
That's
No.
6 months.
Right. Not
That's
long
6
enough.
months in this thing.
They go 6 years.
You think Harriet Tubman was counting months when she wasn't getting dick? While she was taking slaves? To freedom? Like,
Y'all think Harry wasn't getting no dick?
Actually, I think she was counting the months.
Do y'all think Harry wasn't getting no dick?
Harriet was
Oh,
getting all the
Harriet was thick. Let's just start
Yeah.
there.
She was thick.
and she had a gun.
She was getting all the slaves.
Yeah, that's kind of sexy,
Yeah.
right? And she knew the path.
Yeah. The whole girl.
Lead me.
Yeah. You want freedom? You better free this pussy.
Period.
Take me to the water.
Yeah.
Period.
And let
We
me
have
drink.
no business speaking on civil
I'm
rights
never
or black
gonna win
history
Mr.
on this
United
show.
States.
Yeah, it's-
I'm never gonna win it now.
I've tarnished my brain on this
They're
show.
gonna go back and listen to this stuff and like he cannot represent the United
Absolutely
States.
not.
Yeah, no.
Especially
Fuck.
during February, I can't do any speeches at a HBCU.
Fuck.
It's
They're
not
gonna-
gonna work.
They hate
You know
me.
they're gonna hit you with, is this you on Twitter? Is this you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And don't lie about it. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
They'll
I-
respect me more.
And I stand by it. Harriet
But
Tubman
we love
was
Harriet.
thick.
Put Harriet on the $20
She was
bill.
thick.
Absolutely.
No
Absolutely.
disrespect to Harriet.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Goya Foods CEO speaks out after backlash for praising Trump, saying, "I'm not apologizing, bitch."
Well, okay.
He didn't say bitch. I just wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because that was for dramatic effect. I
Yeah.
got it.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
He said what he said.
Goya CEO Robert Unan faced a big wave of criticism after he praised Donald Trump on Thursday at a Rose Garden event where he announced a Hispanic Prosperity Initiative. Unan told the crowd, "We are all truly blessed at the same time to have a leader like President Trump who is a builder." Many were upset by his support, with a number of social media users pointing out Trump's history of offensive comments and harsh policies towards Hispanics. Despite calls to boycott Goya Foods, Unan is not backing down on how he feels about the president. He admitted Friday that he is facing backlash after praising President Donald Trump at a White House event, but said, "I'm not apologizing." Unan called the pushback against him visiting the White House suppression of speech. So you're not allowed to talk good or to praise one president, but you're not allowed. Wait. Oh, no, he just said it like that. So you're allowed to talk good or to praise one president, but you're not allowed to aid in economic and educational prosperity. And you make a positive comment and all of a sudden it's not acceptable, Unan said. Unan made it clear that he is not apologizing for his remarks, supporting Trump's economic policy, and would not turn down other future invitations. "I didn't say that to the Obamas, and I didn't say it to President Trump." Period, Paul. What do you guys think?
He white woman that entire situation.
Listen.
I'm disappointed in the fact that you, as the CEO of Goya,
Yeah.
knowing what's going on in Hispanic / Latinx community, can really sit up there and praise him. Like, some of your people are in cages, in
Yeah.
camps. Like,
Like, did you detach yourself from that? Like, what? No, they look like you, boo boo. Like, yeah.
this is your whole brand. And I think for me, the bigger issue at this point, I need companies to stop expressing political views. What am I going to do without Goya?
Yeah.
I know that
It's
there are
gonna be
other
hard.
black-owned seasonings, but Goya is my go-to.
You're from New York.
I'm from New York.
Yes.
Like,
that's on.
stop expressing your political views.
Yes. Stop talking.
I hate to see it. I'm going to finish that box I got at home now.
You already bought it. You might as
Yeah.
well.
Listen, it's already there.
Yeah. Why not?
What do y'all think, Calvin?
I don't know what Goya is.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I know. You hear the music drop too. I don't know what Goya is.
Oh.
Is it seasoning? Okay, so I used context clues when I first came upon this story.
Okay.
I figured since it sound Hispanic, I thought maybe it was like beans and rice and stuff.
It's literally all of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a product
It's a-
line for food. So
Okay.
it's seasoning. It's
Is it like derived from like Mexican traditional food?
I don't know if
Sorta.
it's Mexican specifically. I just know it's Hispanic, and there's like it's beans, it's
yeah.
rice,
There's a
it's
difference.
seasoning. It's just anything that you could think of to enhance food
Uh-huh.
or anything of the Hispanic culture is like
it's really good.
you can find it in Goya.
It makes your chicken orange.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
yes,
so-
yes, that golden brown thing. Let me fry some shit. You don't eat chicken.
I don't.
Damn it!
Cauliflower?
I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
You bread it.
you
just
look
like
at
you
it.
do like this, like you do the chicken. You wet it.
Can I
bread
marinate it?
and then fry it?
I mean, in what?
That's what you do. You cook it just like you do fried chicken. Just it's
albino
not
broccoli.
chicken.
I kind of want you to just get a Goya packet, put your pinky in it, and taste it.
Yeah,
Is,
'cause
is it like
that's-
tahini?
if you
I'm
had
supposed to eat in tahini?
No, it's different. It's different.
Where's Jackie?
Percy said it's Latin American. Thank you, Percy. That's the correct way to do it.
Yes,
It's Latin
Percy
American.
is always politically correct.
But he also said, fuck Goya products. Uncle Ben's makes yellow rice. Yo,
Percy-
Uncle Ben's ain't even black.
I told Percy to start blinking out them curse words when he start posting.
I don't give a fuck.
So we're upset because this is a product made by
Latin America.
catered to Latin America.
At least present it that way.
Okay. Now I
And
get
isn't
it.
he's also Hispanic?
He's
I was
Hispanic.
going to ask what is
Yeah.
his nationality.
Yeah, he's
So
Hispanic.
Hispanic as well.
Mhm.
Okay, that's really dumb.
Yeah, it's idiotic.
Okay, I get it now.
Y'all really want to give him these last couple months and try to praise him as these businesses and these companies and
Yeah.
whatnot. He only going to be there till November, y'all.
And
Then,
we're really trying to
then he's
sway the
going to
vote.
jail.
Yeah.
He's going to jail.
Our
What do you
president is so
gain?
ghetto. This is so ghetto. There's a
Ghetto.
warrant.
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Yo,
bro.
and he is
Ghetto.
saving all of his corrupt friends. He's doing all the nigga shit y'all thought Obama
Yeah.
was going to do. Miss me with that.
So ghetto.
Miss me with that.
Oh, America's so ghetto. How did we
Yeah.
end up here?
Girl, because he wanted to make it great
Slavery.
again.
The fucking
Slavery.
You know what it was?
He
It was
spelled
the
ghetto
email.
wrong.
Nene leaks. That's how we got here.
This is so
No.
stupid. I hate it here.
Wild. Like,
Your president has a warrant.
I'm not claiming him.
Your president has a
Who's
warrant.
president?
Look,
How is he walking around with a warrant?
our country is
As the
corrupt.
president.
We can't even drive around without getting pulled over.
And the sucky part about it is you put all the presidents up on a wall and say which one got the warrant.
Okay.
Yeah.
The white one with the toupee.
The
Yeah.
orange one. With
The one
Girl,
that
the
has
orange one
Goya
with the
all over
toupee.
his face. That's
Yeah,
why he said
That's
that.
why he loves
Yeah.
Goya. That's what he bathes in. That's
That's
why he
his
gets that
tan.
nice
It's all
orange.
over his face.
Hate to
Oh,
see
girl,
it.
don't even tan no more. Now he just white.
Yeah. Yeah.
He ain't got
true.
time. Quarantine.
He said, I'm not going to
you
be presentable for y'all. Y'all don't even like me.
know. And the suits just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah. He's wide.
The suits are just huge. He's wearing a tall tee and Jabot jean suit.
Not
Not
Jabot
Jabot.
jeans.
It's like that's how big he looks. Like he's part of them franchise boys with these suits on.
Wow. Oh, I think they like me.
Do you think he can lean and rock with it?
No, he can't
Oh,
neither.
God, no.
Because, you know, white people can only do one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell him to step and clap.
On a 3-4.
Right. Throw 'em
It's
off.
just a lot going on. God bless America. And Goya.
Go fuck this place.
And Goya.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Defense attorneys in the Ahmaud Arbery case reportedly want the black district attorney removed. It was previously reported that the district attorney appointed to the Ahmaud Arbery case is a black woman, Joyette Holmes. It looks like the defense attorneys for the 3 charged in the death of Arbery are demanding that Holmes is removed from the case.
Nope.
It's not immediately known what the attorneys will argue to get Holmes removed, but they're headed to court next week. According to the WTOC, there will be a hearing on July 17th, and the notice for the hearing shows attorneys for the suspects have filed a motion to strike the illegal appointment of the district attorney. Previously reported back in May, a press release announced that Holmes would accept Attorney General Chis Carr's appointment. As the statement mentioned, the DA's office reiterated that they are committed to the process of seeking justice in this case. The McMichaels face charges for murder and aggravated assault, and William Bryan, the man who recorded the altercation, faces charges of felony murder and criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment. As you may recall, Ahmaud Arbery was fatally shot by 2 white men, Gregory and Travis McMichael, while jogging back in February. It wasn't until recently, after the video of the incident surfaced, that the two were arrested and charged for the crime. Period, Pooh. What do you guys think of them trying to get this black woman off the case?
No, keep her there because they don't try to remove white men on these other cases, on these damn shooter cases that shoot up the damn schools and shit.
Agreed.
No.
Yeah.
The fuck?
And that's not even like, I don't even think that's something that should even be considered.
No.
Yeah.
How do you even get the right to sit there as the person on trial to
How
say,
do you
I
fix
want
your
this
mouth to say that?
Because because she's a black woman, they feel like she's going to side with Amar. And you know what? That's fine because they've been doing it for years.
Absolutely.
Emmett Till's killers.
Look at that.
Well,
Let's just stop there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We don't have to go no further.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's true.
No.
And all of the
no.
other countless cases that were not broadcast.
If we want to remove a DA, remove that fucking coon DA down in Kentucky that won't arrest Breonna Taylor's killers. Let's
Why
let's
is
start
that
there.
taking so long?
Let's start there.
Because he's married to a whole white woman.
He's in the get out situation.
and it looks like it. Bad.
And this is why I keep telling my people down in Kentucky, y'all was fucking around, didn't want to vote, thought it was cute. Now look at you.
Fucked it all up.
In Louisville, the blackest city in Kentucky.
That was the blackest way to say it, too. Louisville.
Louisville.
There we go. Come on.
I lived there.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the process of thinking of these people sometimes.
No.
They're not even pushing the issue. Like, people comment on every social media platform talking about arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor, et cetera, et cetera. But, like, at this point, it's so much more than that. Like,
Yeah.
it has to happen on, like, I don't know the proper terminology because I'm not a legal bitch, but, like, a legal level, it has to happen. And the fact that this man is parlaying with his white wife, I don't care about interracial relationships, love is love. But the fact that he's over there parlaying and this whole situation, like, the girl is asleep.
Yeah.
We have everything needed to arrest these people, and we're not even having the conversations necessary. What are you doing in your position of power?
Not a damn thing.
Like,
Nothing.
I feel like during this time, I feel like we've just adjusted to the fact that America is corrupt, and we're just like, okay, we know what this is. Let's keep moving. Like, we are seeing everything constantly show us that nobody gives a fuck, and nobody's handling it on a higher level. So it's like, who do you turn to when your country does not give a fuck about what is right and what is wrong? It seems like a pointless fight. Like, for us to
The white people want us to turn to Black Panther so he can come and fix it.
like really blow shit up,
Yeah,
like really ruin this
right.
country. Like the whole defund the police. We expect who to actually give a fuck that the police are corrupt and fix it? The people that it helps. So at this point, I don't really know how I feel about this country. I see a lot of people talk about we should go back to Africa and do what?
You paying for the ticket?
I don't know.
And do what? Go back to Africa and then what? This is what Black Americans are probably going to go back to Africa and then start acting like we run shit.
Yeah, and I think that's a problem. And I don't blame Africans for not wanting us to go over there.
I
Like,
understand.
like I don't want to go there. I have to start all over. I don't know French.
Yeah.
I don't know their native language, and I'm not about to go over there and expect them to adapt to me.
Right.
Because that's what they did to us
Right.
long time ago.
Right.
400 years ago.
And don't even fix your mouth to tell us to go back to Africa. You don't know where you come from.
Yeah.
Right.
Go back to where you come from.
Because this isn't
Mercury,
your
the
land.
The middle of space.
Right.
Okay? The middle
Pluto,
of space.
bitch. Pluto.
I was reading that white people are aliens.
They have to be.
Because
they have no
don't- they
origin.
don't have no rhythm.
There's that too.
They're tethered.
that too.
What culture? Where's it at?
Where European.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Number 5.
Number 5.
Authorities are now using sonar equipment to search for Naya Rivera in Lake Peru. As the search for Naya Rivera continues, authorities are exhausting every option they have to locate her. New developments cite that authorities are now using sonar equipment in the form of a remotely operated vehicle to search the waters. According to CNN, the Rove has been launched into water in an attempt to clearly identify objects floating around, where divers can only see objects just a few inches in front of them. Authorities are still, however, using dogs, divers, and side-scan sonar to search for Naya. So far, investigators have located Naya's purse, which included her ID, but have found no other evidence that she may still be alive. Authorities have closed the lake to the public while the search continues. We don't know if she's going to be found 5 minutes from now or 5 days from now. We're still going to be continuing this effort, said Captain Eric Bashow, Venture Sheriff's Office spokesman. The sonar equipment has reportedly presented a few images during the search, but has only found miscellaneous objects. Eric Buchow remains confident that Naya will be found, as the lake's current is not very severe. There is a flow to this lake, Buchow said. Even with that current, wherever she went down, they're confident that that's where she'll be found. It's been 3 days since Naya was last seen boarding a boat with her son on the lake. 4 now.
Yeah, so they are presuming that she's no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. It's just, I mean, I didn't want to speak that into the universe, but like, it kind of makes sense at this point. I just feel bad because her son is like not even 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's young.
He's little.
It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, damn, and it's not like an ocean. It's a lake.
A lake.
They said it's like 30 feet deep though.
Yeah.
So what I read was that the lake has some sort of like shifts sometimes, and it'll create a whirlwind, and it happens more often than not. No, a whirlpool. Sorry, it'll create a whirlpool, and it happens more often than not. And they think that that's probably what happened. Like something shifted and sucked her down and kept her down for a very long time. Because when the water is, I say water because I'm from Philly. When the water is rushing down, it's going to pull everything down. But if the son is on the boat or with a life jacket on, it's not going to happen. So they were talking about it on the news that they have shifts under the water where it's kind of like she could have been sucked down in that lake, but she's been there a couple times.
Wow.
So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, especially like even for like the trained swimmer, just
Yeah.
jumping into anything, just in general, when you got your kid with you,
Yeah.
you should have a life jacket on too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she didn't, but yeah, you just think about the child, like, you know, when he's going to remember this because it's like
Yeah.
national,
Yeah.
you know, news. And then remember, there was a guy who got swept away at the beach.
Yeah, the wrestler.
Mhm. So that's like the second time this year, and it's just like it's crazy.
Mhm.
2020 sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
And with their sons near them. Because
Yeah.
Shad Gaspar, his son was with him.
Yeah.
And he got pulled in trying, well, his son was drowning, and then he was trying to save him, and then told the lifeguard to handle his son, and he'll figure it out. And then
Yeah.
he passed, and now, you know, it's kind of safe to assume that Naya Rivera passed. Like, damn.
Mhm.
It's really sad.
Yeah, it's
Just
crazy.
prayers to her family.
Percy, what? Child, there's going to be some Casey Anthony T. Didn't she kill her kid?
She did.
Conspiracy
Oh.
theory denied.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think
No,
that's this.
Percy.
I don't think
She
that's-
didn't do
work.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
She's in Cuba right now. No.
Oh, no.
No.
And why would she just up and leave her son on the boat?
Well, you know, they said she was crazy. I've heard all those stories too. Like maybe she did not actually pass because like the life jacket was there, the son was gone. Maybe she actually like left just the son there 'cause she
On
was
the
be
boat?
Okay. And it's like maybe she like disappeared. Like maybe she was like depressed. It was like a lot of conspiracy theories going on, which I don't really like. Because conspiracy theories take away from the truth, and we have to remember that there's a family that is suffering at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't put those type of things out there because
Yeah.
that gets back to those people, and they just want their baby.
Did you see the TMZ footage of her dad running into the lake? Like
No.
distraught.
Really? Oh no, I can't watch that.
Then the mom was like on her knees with
Yeah,
her
I've seen
arms out
that.
to the lake.
I've
like
seen that.
I'm just like, Jesus.
I'm not gonna be able to watch that.
Yeah, like there's a family hurting,
Yeah.
Right.
and we have to remember that.
Yeah. She was not a Afeni Shakur.
Yeah,
Wait, what do you mean?
She didn't disappear, just go somewhere else. Like
Wow. I didn't know she disappeared.
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
I think she went to Cuba.
yeah, she's down there chilling.
I think she's
Allegedly, because
still,
Trump doesn't go down
yes.
there and find her.
Allegedly she's still there living the life.
She wasn't buried?
No.
Are we doing this like we did Tupac?
No.
Oh no.
I think this is like actual like record that's where she is. Yeah.
Did you know about this?
Mhm.
Wow, I thought she was dead.
Don't get no ideas.
Well, I ain't
Listen.
gonna think nothing of it. I'm just like,
Don't get no
I didn't even
ideas.
know there was a conspiracy around her death. I knew about the whole Tupac conspiracy, but I didn't know anything about his mom.
Wait, is that her?
No,
Who am
the
I talking
other
about?
Afeni Shakur.
Oh, I don't know her. I only know Tupac's mom.
Yeah,
I only
that
know
one's
one
passed.
Shakur.
Okay, yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
she
no,
passed.
that's- yeah,
oh,
that's
okay, so
different.
who are we
Yeah,
talking about?
We're talking about a very influential person in the Black Panther movement
Mhm.
and just Black nationalism movement.
Wasn't his mom a Black Panther too?
She was.
That is very confusing.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like Muhammad.
Muhammad who?
Ali, Muhammad,
Which
Malcolm
one?
X.
Oh,
You know, like,
right.
they have like the Shakur in the names, you know.
Oh,
Okay,
got it.
yeah, I see that correlation. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Because I'm so
Muhammad
lost.
from around the corner. Or Muhammad
Yeah.
with the fucked up shoes.
Right.
Right. Which one was it?
Wow. What's going? Is there anything going on in the chat?
Keith was saying he didn't understand how I was running drunk.
We're all confused about that.
Yeah.
Still.
Yes.
Yeah, and Vanya was laughing at Hancock me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was all for bitch. You better read.
What's my favorite word?
Wow, that was wonderful.
I feel like we got a lot covered.
It was a lot going
A
on.
lot of ground.
Low.
Yeah, it was a
It was
lot
a
going on.
very busy week.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about Bitch Better Read. Like,
Yeah.
do you like ever get overwhelmed with stories? Because celebrities are doing the most right now.
Yeah, and I always filter based on what I think is the most interesting, and I try not to be too heavy about it because I can easily like Black Lives Matter this whole thing.
Yeah.
But then I also have to take in that information, so I'm just like, it desensitizes you, but it's also traumatic. So I try and find a balance. Like, I want to cover the things that I know are really important, but I also want to find things that are kind of light. Not so much like the sex slave priest dying, but the fact that he's a sex slave priest is like somewhat light, but then he dies, and it's like, well, it's kind of heavy. Duality. And balance.
Balance.
Absolutely.
Balance.
Right, because that was a balanced situation.
It absolutely was.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think it's time to get into the topic. Let's get into this thing. All right, so both you guys are in the music industry, and you all enjoy music, and that is your thing and your jish. So a lot of people out here are wondering how to. You talked a little bit about independent artists, and you're an independent artist, correct?
Technically, no.
Technically?
Yeah, not
Technically,
anymore.
Yeah, he was. When I
Okay.
found him, he was. Yeah.
They're on the incline.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so my question, what I want to talk about for the topic today is just how to get into the industry for those people who are looking to get their music out there, or what tips would you give, or like how you found yourself navigating through this whole situation.
I think what's interesting is that you get a lot of people who are like, I'm talented, I want to put my songs out, and then all of a sudden that's it. Like, you don't realize, like, chasing that dream of being in the music industry, especially with a startup being independent, is expensive as fuck. Like, not only do you have to keep up with appearances, you have to record studio time, you have to pay for studio time, you have to own your masters. So if you're looking to get into first of all, if you're looking to get into the music industry, find out if you're good. Like, a lot of the times people will make music and be like, I like what I made. But if you want to get in the industry, you're making music for other people now. It's not just for you. You know what I mean? So find out if you're good. Take your time. You definitely probably should, like I said, own all of your masters, copyright your name. Make sure that when you are getting money from those proceeds, you're putting it back into your career. Like, when I came up with the idea for Boys Love Records, I wanted to come up with a label that was black gay friendly. And a lot of people would be like, well, what about the trans community? What about this community? I'm not a part of those communities. So why take that opportunity for someone to build something that can specifically host trans individuals or lesbian individuals? I'm a black gay man. I know how to manage black gay men. So coming up with that and then putting together like a package for you to be able to put your music on social media, on iTunes, on Tidal and all that good stuff, that was something that was lacking for me when I was beginning my music journey. So I wanted to come up with, something that would assist other people like me that were looking to do that. So in the process of a Chun-Li cipher, I ran across Jasper, who was coming to groups at my job, and I didn't know he could rap. I had no idea. And I remember Eric coming up to me and was like, yeah, Jasper already did this already, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I thought this was my idea. So let's just add Jasper on it. Little did I know we weren't adding Jasper to anything. This was Jasper featuring us.
Right?
He had his whole verse laid out. And I'm like, yo, you're super talented. And just wanting to see to it that people heard his music. Like, people practice their craft and they don't have the audience. They don't have the fan base. And it's like, that's not good enough for such good music to go to waste. And we talked about the last time when I was on here. Yeah, my followers are from, me posting some not so safe pictures. But now they enjoy the product. So why not bring in, people who want to pursue music and show them what their product is. Like, I'm cool on that. Like, we get all this Instagram follower shit. I get that. Like, I appreciate my followers. I love my followers to death. But if I got some dope ass friends, you gonna meet them too. Like, and that's how this just went. So Boys Love Records became an LLC. And then thank you so much. And we signed Jasper, and it's been smooth sailing so far. He hasn't pissed me off yet. So
good.
he hasn't done anything to piss me off yet. So yeah, just when you want to get into the music industry, definitely do your research. Find out what genre you are. Don't think just you can just get on the mic and just do a Migos track and think that you got that swag and that support base. Because people get so discouraged. Like, I sound like them. Why is it not popping for me? It's about who you know and how consistent you are. It's not really about, like, you know, who you sound like or who you mimic. Ain't nobody worried about that. You know, be you. At the end of the day, it's 2020. So gay people can rap. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can rap now. So it's just like, do you get your money up and definitely put your music out.
Put it out.
Yeah. Like, Eric had to tell me. I was contemplating dropping this project last year, and I was like, yo, like, it's not done yet. I want it to be perfect. Eric was like, you've been talking about this for a year. Drop that shit. And I dropped it and did really, really well. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, I'm a little lit.
Believing in yourself. You got to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you do.
And that's like with you. So, like, as he talked about, like, believing in yourself and also making sure that you're aligned with who you are and not worry about whether things is or people sound like. How do you find your voice? And how do you push your music forward to sell, like, that individuality?
Oh, so finding my voice, that took probably about like 3 years. It's first of all, it's not easy. It's not easy. When you get into music and stuff like that, you come in with all these inspirations and you want to be like this person and that person. And you're like, well, maybe I kind of don't want to do that. So you start tweaking stuff, and like Ty said, you don't want to start sounding like somebody else. And with me, it was kind of like, for a long time, I was the male Nicki Minaj, like in high school, just walking around doing all this stuff. And I had to really sit back and say, somebody's already done this. What can I bring to the table that'll be a game changer? And like I said, I just had to sit with myself for a very long time and, you know, go through beats and just kind of be like, well, hey, I kind of like this. Let's rock with this and see, you know, what it is we can do. And sooner or later, I kind of got there, and I was really happy because it's a process. And
he's lit. Like, when you hear him talk, you're kind of sitting there like, oh, he's like shy. But when he starts rapping, you want to fight him. Like, it's real gut. You would have thought she was from the Bronx.
Right. Just don't claim it.
Ever.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's just like Jasper is very beastie when it comes to the whole music thing. Like, I play with it, I think, and I've told you guys that Zavi was the one that kind of set the thing off in my head to like, oh, maybe play with this some more. And then like being around people like Jasper who really take it seriously and dedicate their time and their life to it, like this is their craft, is like, okay, so if I'm gonna do it, let me respect the craft and like give it some effort. And just like it's not boxed. It's not just, you know, I'm a bad bitch, this, but it also gets like politically like sound. It gets very heavy, and it just like you have ways of you just articulating different concepts through music. And I'm just like, wow. So to know how good you are and to see some of the people that are making it in the industry, and not to like negate anybody's success, but just like to see how they're able to follow a formula and still get it, it's like, there's no reason why you're not there yet, but it's going to come. It just takes a certain type of path, I guess. So,
and it's also a different experience, too, right?
Yeah.
How often do you hear a successful black gay rapper? Like, the last thing that we had was Lil Nas X, but he came out after, you know, after he went number one.
And
like, you know,
it wasn't any openly gay lyrics.
There wasn't any openly gay lyrics. And it's like, at the end of the day, okay, of course, some people are not going to want to hear that.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
We get it. We heard you. But I don't want to hear about, you know, niggas fucking pussy 24/7 either.
At all.
Even like when you listen to City Girls, you don't want to talk. Some people don't want to hear about scamming and pussy.
I don't.
Taking everybody man.
So taking everybody man. So it's like, at the end of the day, I think that, you know, society has done its job by quieting black gay voices, but like as black gay rappers or black gay artists in general, it's like we have to balance that out. Like, okay, we've been silenced, but like we can rap, we can contend with the J. Coles and the Kendrick Lamars.
Absolutely.
We're very talented. We're the reason why y'all have the blueprint. Little do you know, because we're your team. So to silence us is fucked up. So now that we're in 2020, like I said, I just wanted to put something together that was like, you know, these people have stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear Eric rap, like the confidence that comes from that is just it's beautiful because he taught himself that. Nobody hyped him up. You know what I mean? Same thing with Jasper. Nobody hyped him up. Nobody was in nobody's corner saying you could be the best rapper in the world. We had to come to that conclusion ourselves and still push in a society where even the shade room will talk shit about us. You know what I mean? And then not only are you gay, not only are you black, not only are you a male that doesn't fit this construct of what masculinity is, like we're going to critique your music too and critique your life. And like who I sleep with doesn't negate the fact that I'm better than you. So, yeah.
Very true. So how do you guys respond to people saying that like Santana is the representation of what gay rap is?
So I think, and I'll let Jasper answer, I think that Santana is doing his thing. Like Santana's out here making the music, he's out here making the videos, the visuals, he's wearing the expensive clothes, he's doing all of that. And that is his form of rap. And that's valid. You know what I mean? And some of it's lit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It might not be up to my speed, but some of it's lit. Like, I would never, like, I think that we don't need to get into the habit of knocking down other gay artists like the women knock each other down. It's like, you know, we got all of these little this and YFN, blah, 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 blah. It's like 8 of them, but y'all steady putting Nicki and everybody else together in a competition. Like, Megan don't sound like Doja. Doja don't sound like the City Girls. Like, it's like there's so much room for music. There's so many tastes for music. It's like, let's just satisfy that instead of, you know, us being like, oh, well, Santana got the curly nails, he just want to be a bitch. Like, that's not, like, he makes stripper fight music. Sometimes I feel like a stripper, sometimes I want to fight. You know what I mean? So I'm going to listen to that. Like, I listen to everybody in this room stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's inspiring. I think that Santana's confidence is through the roof. Yeah. Do your thing, sis.
I mean, I personally love me some Santana. I just always hate that people do this thing, like you said, where it's like, well, Santana is what you're going to get from every gay rapper. It's not.
That's not true.
Like, you don't get
I listen to, like, 7 Deep and Bars.
Yeah.
I think they're really good.
Yeah.
I just think that he is holding it down in his own right.
Yeah.
But now let's see what somebody else can do. Let's see what somebody else can do. Let's really make a whole
so many
palette.
seats at this table,
Right?
And we can all collab. Like,
Right.
I would do a song with Santana. Like,
Absolutely.
it'd be lit. Like,
And I also don't know why LGBTQIA rap is not more prevalent than what it is, because we're actually the people that are buying these things. We're the ones that's putting these female rappers on the map.
Absolutely.
Like,
that's true.
it's not a lot of the females that are buying it. It's the gays that are listening to this and like hyping these people up.
The interesting point to that is that you will, I mean, some gays do, but like the gay community supporting rap is very scarce. Like, it's like, if you are not something that, you know, that's similar to a Megan Thee Stallion or a Nicki Minaj, it's different. Like, me and Jasper and Eric would never get the same love that the females do, because like gay people like idolizing beautiful women. And it's like, I look like you, I'm talking about shit that you know, but for some reason you'll block me out and wait until Megan talk about, you know, her fucking on some nigga and taking his money. And it's like, it's an interesting dynamic. I'm not mad at it. Like, sis, get your confidence from wherever you get it from. But you gotta listen to these stories from people that look like you. It's only right. Like, we live the same shit. Like, I can learn from your experience, and you can learn from mine. So we have a lot to do in the gay rap world. Like, not only do we have to make the straights kind of like sit there and look and be like, oh, he competition. We got to make the gays look and be like, what I'm listening to is not bad, even though I'm conditioned to not listen to it from you.
Right.
So that's the struggle.
So, Daryl, what has your process been trying to get your music out there as a gay male rapper? Huh? What did I say?
Oh, you said Daryl.
God damn it. I know this bitch passed the art. That's why.
Beyond the art.
I know, like, Zavi, all of that. Like, when we blow up, they're going to be like, who the fuck is that? I'll be like, girl.
I'm just trying not to confuse the
No, I
listeners.
appreciate you. Thank you.
You know, I just
They don't have a visual.
I appreciate you. Just float out like water. So, Jasper, what has your process been trying to get music out there? Because, like we said, you know, the market is very small. And what has that been like for you?
Listen, so like Ty said, it's expensive trying to do all of that by yourself, and then it's also, at first it was fun. Well, no, it's always fun, but it just started out with it just being fun, and then once I saw how much work you have to put into recording and editing and clipping stuff and dubbing, and oh my God, it is just so much. And I was like, I don't think I can do this by myself. And then you're like, oh, now I have to get my music out there. Cool. So SoundCloud, yeah, she's free.
Absolutely.
She's cute.
Start off with SoundCloud.
Listen, because people still use her. She's
do.
even charging people for music now. So listen, it's there. But yeah, it went from like getting on SoundCloud to trying to push stuff on Facebook and YouTube and stuff, which I need to get back on that. It was just so much. It was so much. But I will say that I feel it's paying off, because obviously I have people who are interested in hearing more of my work, and I'm actually proud of the little bit of stuff that I was able to put out by myself. 'Cause, like, it's not easy. It's just not easy.
And that little bit of stuff that you put out by yourself made me obsessed with you.
Absolutely. And to find out that you self-produced some of it was like, and the quality, I was like, you really do this.
Yeah.
Listen, girl, in that garage, okay, in the dark. With a blunt
or two
and a glass of wine, and I was there, and I looked up and I said, oh, this project is done. Look at God. Hallelujah. Okay, and I just let it be what it was.
Oh, that's dope, because I love a fucking producer. Here's the files. Have fun.
Talk to you in 3 days.
Yeah. Right. I'll pay you when you get it back.
And speaking of that, real quick, I'd like to shout out Russie J. Russie produces all of my stuff, and Russie is straight. So us having those conversations of just like, let me send you these vocals, and like, I need you to say, where I say I suck on that dick, I need you to like go in and chop. And he just be like, okay. Like, he'll take a deep breath and he'll just be like, all right. But he is a brilliant producer. Russie has definitely been by my side since all of this. So I wanted to shout out Russie for that. Great ally, great producer, great guy. So shout out to you.
So I know the elephant in the room.
Go for it.
Oh. I have an EP coming out.
Yes. Come on, Thighs.
You shameless plugging bitch.
And,
come on, Thighs.
I just want to know, like, can you help a bitch out? Like,
drop it on Boys Love Records.
I just want like a little like this little 4-song EP.
Oh wait, you don't even know how many songs it is, but you got an EP coming out?
No, he's been really consistent with this. He was like, he wants 4 songs, each from a different genre. And his ultimate goal is to be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
So that's all the avatar of music.
Yeah, that's all. That's cute. I just have a little passion project that I want to do. So now I know that Jasper does like production and all this stuff, and then I have a distributor now.
Absolutely.
So y'all think I'm playing, but
no, dead ass.
I know you're
serious. Eric knows I'm dead ass. So I will be conversing with you all.
You better.
And,
come on, Flip.
I want to release in November. So
yes,
you got time.
I have a little bit of time.
You got time.
So
absolutely,
I just want to throw that out there.
Absolutely.
That's exciting.
Like I said, you got it. Do it. Like, just put that shit out.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
When I hit y'all up,
and you better.
Like, and y'all better respond.
Okay.
Now, I'm super excited because I was told by a little record CEO, Birdie, that you would be hitting us with a freestyle today.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I think that is very time appropriate to get that going.
Oh, this like Rap City the Basement.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm a beat ticker.
Come on,
well,
girl,
who was at the ticket? Oh, what came out to do with the dreads? I don't want to be him.
Oh.
Do you remember Tigger left the basement and
Not
they brought in
Sway.
the other? Not Sway. It was
No,
the
Sway
other.
didn't
They brought
touch
in.
the
They brought in
basement.
like 2 other people after.
Really?
They did.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
I was
They
never really a
did.
fan of them.
They did.
That's
You're
when they
right.
went downhill.
I do not remember
One
that.
light skinned man and then one like skinny.
They
man.
did. It was very brief.
Yeah,
it was very
not
brief.
good.
Because don't forget, Rap City went off in like 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very
Yeah, I
brief.
was like, I don't like that.
I love Rap City.
I don't like that. Where's mom at? So I have a couple tracks here. I want to know which one am I supposed to play.
It's worth it.
Okay. Is you ready?
I think I'm is.
Let's get it.
Fuck it up, bitch.
Ooh, right now. Yeah. Jay. What? Yeah. You know I'm worth it. Yeah. Yeah. introduction. I'm Jasper, psychotic, gay rapper, or lyricist, whatever the shit is. I'm killing the shit, bitch. I'm winning the shit, bitch. You couldn't touch me if I let you. And I'm the best, believe there ain't nothing better. Just let it go, cause I already won. I don't compete, bitch, I do it for fun. Look, I kick these hoes off effortlessly. I got them shook, cause these niggas never step into me. They talk shit like, bitch, whatever happened to being the fucking boss ass bitch you was pressing to be. I mean, if you the nigga you was claiming to be, then be a real one. Just let me see it, just let me meet her, just let me greet her with a fist to her eye, cause I'll die any hoe who is willing to try me. You sneaky bitches can never get by me. I'm too extreme, these niggas can't ride me. I'm on a level where these niggas can't find me. And I come first, so you hoes get behind me. You bitches speaking on my name, but about me. I'm always a subject, so please underline me. Don't think I'm stupid, nigga, don't undermine me. And if you got an issue, then you know where to find me. Yeah, see, I was sitting on my back porch, and I was looking at the city. Yeah, of angels call her LA, yeah. And she's sitting pretty, but you know I'm perfectly imperfect. Yeah, a nigga know that I deserve it. I'm worth it, yes, I'm motherfucking worth it. You know I'm motherfucking worth it. Yo, this ain't hard, but I know I can prove it. If you open your heart, I can move it. You say yes, but you don't really do it. And it's all in the music. These niggas, they doubt me, and they say they support me, but these niggas is clowning me. Don't hear the sound of me, and these niggas chase images, and they do it for clout. I mean, nigga, I get it, cause ignorance sells. If they call me a god, am I going to hell? If I get shot, how I'm going to jail? And I bet none of you niggas got bail. Since I can't trust nobody, nobody can play me. And I'm a Gemini, that means I'm crazy. Yes, I'm Atari, but sorry, not sorry. That means I'm original, and you're a fake. See, I play with words like you niggas play games. My flow is savage, and your flow is lame. I should stop comparing, cause we ain't the same. And I still can't remember your name. Back to the point, bitch, I'm a joint. Fuck what you thinking. Watch how you speak when you speaking the king. Bitch, kiss the ring. Open your ears, cause I'm finna sing. Yeah, you know I'm perfectly imperfect, but a nigga know that I deserve it. I'm worth it. Yes, I'm motherfucking worth it. You know I'm motherfucking worth it. Yeah, I said I'm perfectly imperfect, but a nigga know that I deserve it. I'm worth it. Yes, I'm motherfucking worth it. Hey, you know I'm motherfucking worth it. And they ain't trying to hear me, I get it though. They said that I couldn't, I did it though. They chasing the dirt, I'm the minerals. These niggas is noobs and I've been around. I don't get around cause I'm pimping now. Bitch, I send them out, that's how I get down. I ain't chasing shit, let it come to me. Fuck I look like to you, I'm the go AT. I'm a go-getter, front end center. Got them watching me, front end center. Spotlight on me, you don't own me. Wish you could though, bitch if only. I aspire to be like the greats. I'm the best on the mic, no debate. I can't help, I'm the best, I don't hate. Let me say that again, bitch, don't hate. Yo, I told you hoes, I'm not the one. Keep fucking playing, my tongue is the gun. Words are the bullets, you ain't dodging shit. Killing them off in your next little bitch. Nowhere to run, you got nowhere to hide. I'm killing all of these niggas tonight. I see the future, my crown in my sight. Man, no one can stop me, the rap game is mine. Mine, the rap game is mine. Yeah, I'm top of the line. Yeah, I am divine. The GOAT is who I define. You heard me right. Ha, the greatest of all fucking time. Yeah, what? Oh, and it's mine. I said I'm perfectly imperfect. Ay, a nigga know that I deserve it. I'm worth it. Yes, I'm motherfucking worth it. You know I'm motherfucking worth it. Yeah. Jay. Out.
Boys Love Records. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. This is a world premiere. Fuck it up.
As Diddy would say on a beat. I like that.
I like that. I was going to put my arms up, but I'm sweaty. But yeah. Fuck it up.
Nah, you ate that the fuck up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that.
Yeah.
So will that be available for download anytime soon?
That I'm gonna give that about a month, maybe 2.
That wasn't even the first single, y'all. Like.
Yeah, no, right. Listen, for the first single, I'm trying to give you, like I said, real shaking ass, twerking on cars, probably crashing them too.
Yeah,
you know, all that.
That's
burn out in
me.
the street, getting arrested, going to jail for a night. I'm trying to give all that to you.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
It's gonna give you something to listen to during quarantine.
Sounds good.
I like that. That was nice.
That was lit.
Thank you.
Very lit.
Good job.
The chat box likes it too.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a whole bunch of little flame emojis on my live too.
Yeah. I got some OKs in capital letters and some heart eyes and then a bunch of hearts on the side.
And you know when black people say okay, it means they like okay.
Yeah. Right.
All right, polka dot.
Okay. That's right.
Right.
No, I love that.
So, how would you describe your style of music? because it was some singing in there, with some bars in there.
Right.
Like, so what can we expect from like your first EP or your LP?
So literally, and I say this with all the intent, I try to make my life as versatile as possible because that's the best life to live, and
In more ways than one.
in more ways than one, child. And so I really wanted to, amen. And so I really wanted to kind of give like this personality that shows the versatility in music. Like, you know, it doesn't, like we were talking about, it doesn't have to be just one sound. And I, you know, tried to make it where you can have as much fun as you possibly can in a beat. Like, you know, don't limit yourself to it. If it's, you know, if it's just gonna be singing, like, why not throw some rap in there? You know, why not make it a little trap? Why not throw a little speed? Like, you know, just kind of just showcase as much as you can possibly do and just have fun with it. So that's just kind of what I, you know, want to do with all of my music. Like, all of my songs are versatile because I'm versatile. Yay!
I have a fun question.
Fun question.
What is your favorite bar you've ever written?
Wow.
My favorite bar I have ever written.
That's tough for me just sitting right here. I have all his music.
Right. I want to say, what was it? It was a reference to Atari. In Atari. I can't even think of it. Oh my god.
That's so
crazy.
layered.
It is. It's
Because
hard.
if you have
Yeah,
multiple
because-
songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
it's
have
hard.
so much.
My favorite bar from you is, and you ain't special, bitch. I'm always talking
Talking
shit. I fuck with that.
Listen, that was a whole thing. Oh, you know what?
Oh, you found it?
I found it.
Oh, God.
Child, my hook to choke
Okay.
has to be my favorite.
Give it to him.
And okay, so don't understand why you niggas don't get it. Go against me and I bet you regret it. Ain't got no problems. These bitches, I did them. So if you gonna try me, you better stay ready.
Period.
I love that line because it was just when I wrote it and just watching it like on the paper, I'm like, how can that go? How can that go? I didn't even have a beat yet, and then it just came off the paper and just jumped on my face, and I was like, oh,
Sat
cool,
on
cool,
it.
cool. Right? It just
Sat on it.
sat on it. It was
Like
a
Satan this
seed.
morning.
It said you
It
better
like
be
Satan
ready.
this morning. right, and it said, bitch, you said be ready, be ready.
Right, I'm ready now.
Period.
So on the reverse side of that, what's the worst bar you ever read? Like when you were starting off and you was like, "This is trash."
Ooh.
What was the worst bar
I
you ever read?
have a lot
Those
of
be
those
the
moments.
worst.
Yeah. I have a
Right,
lot of
you
those.
just discard them at that point. Like, you know what? Throw that shit the fuck out.
Delete.
Worst bar. You know what? It was real trash. Because I was writing poetry before I got into rapping. And you know how that goes, girl. I was trying to be guaple.
Oh, you was trying to
Poetry.
get, you was trying to get in your
Insane.
bag.
Girl, I was trying
She was
to.
trying to get in that
I was
G-Name
trying to
bag.
get into my
Head
bag, and, right, and I wrote a song about energy, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be hot. This is gonna be real hot." And the line was, "Don't." What was it? It was don't come in here with the BS. I'm not here for it. No, I'm not here for it. What was it? Don't come in here with the BS. I'm not here for it. Nothing but a mess. Why won't you just get the fuck out of my face? Like, it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was like,
She was having a conversation.
right. Yeah. And I was like,
Going
I said,
through
you know what? This isn't it. Right. I was like, you can't even apply this to a beat. What is this? I said, you know what? I'm gonna just sit her to the side. Maybe, you know, she'll inspire me later on in life. And I must have. That whole phone got tossed the fuck out. And I'm just like, no, never again.
That one wasn't greenlit.
Okay.
That's good.
That one didn't make the EP.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm also excited because, you know, while a CEO, you are a recording artist yourself, Zabi, so you will be
Ooh, I
playing
like how
something
that
for
sounds.
us.
Talk dirty to me.
Right?
Yes.
Jason Derulo voice.
Talk dirty.
So you'll be debuting a song today as well.
I
and I'm
am.
very excited about
Yes,
that.
yes. So last week I dropped my song Majin Buu. It was me kind of coming back to making music. I took a break for a minute, trying to get everything started up for Boys Love Records, and I didn't want to do both things at one time. And Majin Buu was real like hard and aggressive. It was like, oh nigga, I'm still here. Like, if you talking shit, I don't know if anyone's talking shit, but if you are, that one was for you. But I came here because I went to premiere my new song Game Boy. Game Boy's a little bit smoother. I'm on my Drake shit. Like, I can't sing, so I tried to mellow it out. So, yeah, you guys will get that today on the Good News. The Good
right now?
Yeah, let's get into
Introduce
it.
the song.
So this is Game Boy by Boys Love Flowers. It's the second single from my EP coming, Flowers and Smoke 2, Valentine's Day. I know that's a while from now, but we got some good surprises on the way. So here's Game Boy.
Yeah, he my Game Boy. Yeah, he making bank, boy. Thick as a tank, boy. Yeah, I don't play games, boy. He don't complain, boy. Pull up and bust it like, hey, boy. All in your space, boy. Smoking that thing, boy. Pulled up one time in the mink, told him run it up. Key to the whip, it's a Bentley truck. He wanna get cuffed. One time we fuck, beat it up, raw meat, it ain't done enough. Ayy, thought I was the problem, I bully all day. Wavy nigga from the bay, hit him up when I'm out that way. Possibly married with children, but none of them know that he. Yeah, he like the drip, boy. I fuck on that dick, boy. On that shit, boy. I reload the clip, boy. He leave me a tip, boy. Eat it up, boy. Troy, I need keys to the whip, boy. Round trip, Palm Springs is lit, boy. 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 Yeah, he my Game Boy. He making bank, boy. Thick as a tank, boy. I don't play games, boy. Yeah. He don't complain, boy. Pull up and bust it like, hey, boy. All in your space, boy. Smoking that dank, boy. He my Game Boy. He making bank, boy. Thick as a tank, boy. I don't play games, boy. He don't complain, boy. Pull up and bust it like, hey, boy. All in your space, boy. Smoking that thing, boy. He wanna get close to it, bounce back. One stack, two stacks, spin a full rack. And it's thick, real thicky like a quarterback. Baby, I'm the next on the house, get your quarterback. You still wanna fuck now? I think I want more than that. Pull up on me, get the shaking shit. No shake shack, bust it open on the Snapchat. You can bank that, I got the shit, make a motherfucking maniac. Yeah, so what do you say, boy? Pulled up in a range, boy. Young nigga got range, boy. First class on the plane, boy. Tell them to stay in they lane, boy. Because I be on the brain, boy. Them other niggas, they lame, boy. Them other niggas, they can't, boy. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, he my Game Boy. Yeah, he making bank, boy. Thick as a tank, boy. I don't play games, boy. He don't complain, boy. Pull up and bust it like, hey, boy. All in your space, boy. Smoking that dank, boy. He my Game Boy. He making bank, boy. Thick as a tank, boy. I don't play games, boy. He don't complain, boy. Pull up and bust it like, hey, boy. All in your space, boy. Smoking that dank, boy.
Pew, 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 pew.
Go the fuck off, bitch.
Fuck it up.
Yes.
Fuck it up.
We had to mute the mics in case, a bitch coughed in there. It's
Oh,
be like,
shit.
is that on the track now?
COVID. Featuring
Yeah.
COVID-19.
Not featuring Kobe. That's hot.
Yeah, that
Pew,
was
pew,
lit.
pew.
That was lit. That was lit.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Every time I listen to it and hear the title, it gives me that nostalgia. I had this like turquoise Game Boy color.
I bet you did. Have a
Yes.
turquoise. You wanted the pink one though, didn't you?
No, I like what I had. Fuck you.
She was grateful.
Yeah, absolutely.
She had it.
Real Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic, and to have that juxtaposition. Well, not even a juxtaposition, because I think the misconception is that gay boys don't do shit like play video games. Like,
Right.
I had so many video games.
all of them. I
So-
had several Game Boys, broke all of them, but several Game
Yeah.
Boys. And when you think about it, like, I just wanted it to be like, gays do play video games, and then
Yeah.
also, like, I'm playing with your nigga too. So it's kind of like, it was one of those type of things. So I really appreciated that little futuristic,
Yeah,
mellow vibe. Like, you could smoke to that shit.
absolutely.
Listen.
So that's what I wanted. So
The
that'll be the
production
next
value.
single. Thank you. All Russie. So shout out to Russie for that.
Come on,
Yeah.
Russie.
That was
yeah.
really good.
I'm glad that y'all enjoyed that.
Yes.
Look at us giving Hot 97 a run for their fucking
Right.
money.
Period.
That's how you do it.
That is how you do it.
Fuck you, Ebro. But I still want a job.
I was say all that.
I know, right?
That was arrogant.
Bitch, your Mr. America campaign is shit.
My Mr. United States.
Oh, sorry.
And
come on,
I
Mr.
will be
United
Mr. United States 2021.
Claim her.
And you all would deal.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So now that we have satisfied your audible pleasures, let's get into our question of the day.
Yes. Pew, pew, pew.
I believe there's a Q in there.
Question.
Right.
Question.
So today's question of the day is, what has been the hardest life lesson you've had to learn?
Damn.
I didn't come up with this. This
Who
was
did?
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
He always wants to go deep, Janet.
Oh.
I know that's my shit. Cause we be up all night until we go deep. Period. So this can't be planned, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
That wasn't queued up.
So, Kelvin, you go first since you came up with the question.
The hardest life lesson I had to learn was probably that everyone that you think has your good intentions does not.
That's a good one.
And I had to learn that by putting myself out there and being vulnerable. And I think that feeling naked makes you feel really weird, like naked emotionally. And then like giving a lot. And then like seeing that it was not for your gang, but it was for their gang. I think that was like the hardest life lesson I had to learn. Because I'm so nice. I'm the nice guy.
Yeah.
So like having to like be like, you can't be that nice and that open with everybody. That was a hard life lesson for me. Because I never ran into anybody that's like a user. From Indiana shit. Fuck, we don't do shit but sit in the corner and like play marbles. So like having people that like, what? Like you don't have good intentions. That was like a hard thing for me to understand. Like all people aren't what they really see. And I think that was the hardest life lesson I had to learn.
That's a good one.
One of you guys want to go?
Okay. I'll agree with you on that 100%. Hardest life lesson I had to learn was that nobody's exempt from anything. I grew up really, really well, raised by my mom and my grandmother, supportive, all of that stuff. And when I kind of went out on my own, because you want to go out on your own, I can't wait to get out of here, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
When I went out on my own, I thought that I was above a lot of things. I guess my own little privilege, and being in Philly, they knocked me down real quick, back down to reality. And then just navigating through the rest of my life, kind of like, I mentor youth now, and it's kind of like reminding them that you're not exempt from anything. Like, it doesn't matter what you have, what you look like, who you come from. It's kind of one of those things where, like, we are all, specifically people I mentor, we're all black gay men. So there's no classist for us. Like, we are in this together. Like, if your brother is hurting, then you're hurting too. And trying to just, I guess, kind of understand that, like, I have space for assistance, but to be okay with saying I can't hold space for something, especially when I got my own shit going on, and not feeling bad about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'll come time where, like, I can listen to you and give you advice. Right now I'm in my head about some things, so not, I guess, stretching myself too thin would be those two. Nobody's exempt, and don't stretch yourself too thin. Trying to be there for your friends, because at the end of the day, you can still do that, but make sure your plate is empty enough to handle those things.
That's real.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
You got yours ready? Or
should I go?
Yeah, I've been stalling the whole time. I'm like, I'm so hard-headed that I'm like, well, what have you learned, bitch? Because you don't listen.
Retain what?
Yeah.
Well, the hardest life lesson I've had to learn is that you can't trust light-skinned men. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Meanwhile, your CEO's
right. That's a fact. Don't trust me.
Listen, girl.
Very true.
Over there, bright.
Right.
Bright and sweaty.
No, but I think the hardest one for me was that, and as crazy as it sounds, you can fall in love more than once. Because I personally felt like once, first of all, being in high school, how do you fall in love? If you did it in high school and you are still here now, then look, I'm all here for it. But me in high school, I knew I was pretty stupid. So
We all
right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Still
So
very
like,
stupid.
yeah. So being so being young and quote unquote falling in love, I felt like once I got with that individual, like that was it. That was all. Like, this is my forever. Like, you know. And then once it came like crashing down, I was like, no. This is. But we're meant to be together. Like we're supposed to get married and have 7 kids and pets.
God
and things
damn.
like that. Yeah. No. And then I grew up like, and I was like, oh, I don't like kids.
Yeah.
So scratch that. We can still get married and stuff. But the kids,
Not 7.
That's what pets are for. But yeah, no, that was really hard for me because like I just had this whole image of love in my head, and it was always just this one thing. Like, it's always just supposed to be like that. If it's not like that, then it's just not right. And I was like, I had to realize, like, no, first of all, you're going to meet other people. You're going to meet better people. And, you know, once you get a hold of your emotions, then you can fall in love and you know, make it work. But
And it only gets worse from there. And you in high school, you're not playing the key nobody car.
Right.
Now at 28, I'll key your car.
listen,
Absolutely.
I text you back, you don't respond. I'm like,
I'm done.
I thought you loved me. So clearly you don't. We're over. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Absolutely.
Period.
Yeah. So that was it for me. That was really it for me.
I think what I've learned is that you are capable of attracting all the things that you want in your life. I know that one of the things we talk about a lot on the show is the starting point. So me and reflection, I think on the 16th will make 4 years since I moved here. And just the things I've been able to accomplish. Like, I finished grad school. I've always spoken about wanting to break into entertainment, and I've done interviews and worked with companies that, you know, I couldn't have fathomed I would have worked with. But it was just like all putting it in the universe and just moving from there. I didn't have a clear-cut blueprint, just things that I thought were right. And, you know, when you walk that path, you know, God or whoever you believe in, the universe will kind of just lend itself to you. So I've learned that you can truly manifest the things that you want and you don't want in this life.
That's a good one, too. That's really good. Because you have been out here doing your shit.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
I do what I can.
Your high school reunion going to be lit.
Don't even show up. Send a video message.
Right.
Right.
With some CGI
Yeah.
on you like Beyonce at the
Right.
BET
I'm
Awards.
so sorry I couldn't be there to experience this with you all. As you see, I'm a little busy.
What award is this for again?
Right. What am I thanking them for?
Right.
Who are they?
Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come.
But they said, unfortunately, if I did not come, I would not get the award.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
So here I am.
So here's this video message.
Right. You broke
It's not even-
bitches.
it's not even a call. It's already
Haha, you're mad.
You all have kids.
And I'd like to thank God.
Toodles.
Period.
Bye. Turn this off.
She's gonna walk away and go, how you end it?
Lupita, come turn this off.
No, that was a good question of the
Well, that's it for.
That was good. I was irritated at you at first, but this was great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's crazy because we had a reflective question of the day, and then if I told you that is futuristic. So now it's time for if I told you that.
What? Honey, that was too low.
And let you
We
know
gotta-
Whitney.
you gotta give
She
it-
never whispers.
we gotta give Whitney some
Ever.
justice.
You
that
gotta
was
raise your
All I heard
inappropriate.
was a whisper.
Raise your voice.
There we go.
That was great. So today's If I Told You That. Imagine it's 5 years in the future. Where do you think you'll be? What's the one thing you hope you haven't forgotten?
Oh.
So I will go because I wrote this, so I had a little bit of time to think about it. But in 5 years from now, I imagine that things that I imagine would have manifested will actually take off. So I see myself having been on Wild 'N Out in some capacity, whether it's an official castmate or as a guest. I see me as a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I can see that too.
I see me having my BET Hip Hop Cypher. Like in 5 years, it's all feasible. I feel like I would have tried Love again in the next 5 years. And I will consistently have a really big platform on a major network of some sort that is like mainly focused on African Americans, It'll be mainstream, but the target audience will be African Americans. And I'll have creative control over that in some capacity. And I think the one thing that I hope I haven't forgotten is humility. You know, I like to think I'm a very humble person, but I've seen what Hollywood can do, and I don't know famous people to know that that's how they were from the beginning. But, you know, I never want to be one of those people that turns my nose up. Like, me opening doors at my job, like, if I see a young person opening the door, if I could just give them some type of words of encouragement, because chances are they don't want to do it, and they're dealing with a lot more than that job description says. So I just want to be able to keep focused on why God anointed me to do this, and it's to spread love and shed light and really help the people that are trying to get there next. So that's what I hope I don't forget.
It's really good.
And I'll punch you if you do.
Thanks. Accountability is necessary.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like,
Even in the form of a punch.
yeah. And one of you guys is like, bitch, you're acting very grand. Like,
Who do you think?
tap
you are?
in, sweetie voice.
Tap
so I
in.
can remember. Like, oh, you're right. Let me switch my attitude.
Right.
Who wants to go next? Who's next?
I'll go. Okay, so in the next 5 years, okay. Ideally, like, I would love to be in a situation where, you know, Boys Love Records is taking off and I'm helping black gay men get their voices into the industry and trying to be, like, I don't want to be, like, I never want to be, like, I tell people all the time, I'm not a role model, don't want to be one, I'm not going to let you put that title on me, but I would love to be what people reference when it comes to a pioneer of gay people in music. Like, it would be nice for them to, you know, oh yeah, he did that, he had that label, and now he's in jail. Like, it would be great.
Okay, so
No, sugar sweet. Okay, real sugar sweet.
Right.
But yeah, and one thing I don't want to forget is the process. This is fun. Like, it's tiring. It's annoying at times. Sometimes I don't want to hear my voice. Sometimes I don't want to hear y'all voices. But the process it's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun right now. I don't want to forget this. Even during quarantine, I've been centered with, you know, listening to sounds that people create. I think that's beautiful. So I don't want to forget the process. The process was what made me. So
that's good. Jasper, Kelvin, who's stalling?
Want me to go, Jess? Or go ahead.
I'll go. Okay, so 5 years. So in 5 years, first of all, hopefully, I am past the BET experience. Because, you know, being outside is great. And
that
being
stage
on the
too
stage,
high.
It's high,
Hot
girl.
as
It's
fuck.
outside. Everybody, cousins is here. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
I know.
Ain't
here.
nobody in
Right.
here going in.
At all.
This is as good as it gets for them.
As soon as it's over, they going home.
Period.
They're probably not even watching what's going on inside. What? So, yeah, no, in 5 years, I am past the BET experience. I mean, I know that's definitely a thing they all have to do in order to get into
Yeah.
the BET Awards.
Right.
And not just the Hip Hop Award. Yes, I want to get past her, too. Yeah, because I definitely want to be able to be there and not have to pay for a ticket and then be close.
Right.
So I can be seen. Thank you.
Period.
Right. I want there to be some type of significance to me being there. Like, oh, look, wow, that's really Jasper. Yeah. Red carpets, all that. I see myself for 5 years, at least 2 albums in, child.
That's in your contract.
She said, if you don't.
Girl, you got 4.
Then you really can't trust my light skin ass.
Lucifer's on the other mic, guys.
My office hours.
Okay.
Right. Definitely a secure spot for me and my family. I definitely want to take them with me everywhere I go because I can't leave them. They're just my everything. And what I don't want to forget is the origin of this, like how it all started. Because, like Ty said, the process is fun. And when I think of how I came into this, you know, I remember all of us sitting in the rooms, smoking, listening to beats at Ronan's, just, you know, and just trying to, like, just figure things out, down to working on the cipher, that 18-minute cipher
was
with,
long.
with 20
It was
artists
long.
on it.
Right. It was a
And we didn't even get a video, y'all.
There's one, but I don't want to see it.
Yeah, no.
We got individual clips.
Right. So yeah. I don't want to forget, like, how much fun I had in the beginning, and, you know, how I got to where I was. Because if it wasn't for those little moments that I had with you guys, I wouldn't even, like, really be trying to push this as much as I am now.
wow.
That's
So, yeah, I really thank you guys for
nice
that.
to know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even think.
That's
I didn't
why
think
take,
that
That's why I
either.
take pictures with you bitches.
Wait, you take pictures? I'm kidding.
Talk about, yeah, girl. But yeah, I don't want to forget that, because if I forget that, I'm trash.
I love that.
It's true.
Yeah.
That was sweet.
You gonna be a part of it too. You about to get in the studio.
Right.
Bam!
Right,
What
4 or
up?
5.
I'm so ready.
We got a
I'm
16-track EP to produce.
I am so ready. I'm so
with
excited.
all the genres.
All the
All the
genres,
genres.
bitch.
Oh, the
Absolutely.
country's gonna be lit.
Okay.
So excited. No, 5 years from today, I do see myself working for BET.
Uh-huh.
I'll be working for BET. Prayerfully, I'll be producing the BET Awards, or if not the BET Awards, a show on
Manifest
BET,
it.
doing those things. Working with Jesse Collins, because I keep speaking this all the time.
mhm.
I'm going to work with Jesse Collins. Also see myself hosting a show, hosting some type of events or something like that, or have my own production company in 5 years, or starting to have like a smaller production company in that. I want to be in love. I want to be married. Put it on to make them want to marry, man.
Shout out to Rashida.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I want to do. I see that in 5 years. I don't know who the nigga is going to be, where he at, nigga. But that's going to happen. One thing that I don't want to forget is how to feel. I don't want to lose empathy. I don't want to lose others. Because I think sometimes when we get so focused in our own careers and we get to where we want to be, we forget how others feel. Because we are so far removed from where we were before.
Uh-huh.
Like even now, when you think about like how you were 3 years ago, like when you were in college or like when you were in high school, and you forget how those young feelings felt.
Yeah.
Because now we're older and now we're a little, I don't want to say cold, but we forget like how your first heartbreak, you forget how that feels, or like we forget how to just enjoy the small, simple things in life, like getting Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like those are like
With no cup holders.
yeah, those are little luxuries that like at one point we probably like, bitch, my account negative. I can't get no fucking Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
So like we forget those little simple things, you know.
Mhm.
So that's one thing I don't want to forget how to feel.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
This was like a red table talk.
yeah. Welcome to our great table
Come
talk.
on.
Yeah, it's
Black
great.
table.
Only it's black.
Yeah.
Our granted table talk.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, before we leave that, can I also say that I could see all of us on a Love and Hip Hop something?
Jesus Christ.
I agree, because I can see it.
Lord.
I can see it.
I'll
You,
host a
especially
reunion,
you.
but like Jesus Christ.
Yo,
like
I'll give them
especially
one
you.
season, and I'm not signing shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I'm turning it up for the camera.
Yeah.
Look,
Good.
I'm gonna be just
I'm
like Johnson
turning it up
outside.
for the camera.
what happened?
You gonna remember me.
No, tell
Don't
them I
talk to
said
me.
hi.
Don't talk to me till the cameras are rolling because I'm turning them and I don't get paid. It's not on camera, so don't talk to me.
We're not even friends.
We're not even really friends.
Tell Ty I'm not coming in to talk to none of them fake bitches. But tell Eric and Kelvin I said hi.
Right.
I'll call them after the reunion.
Y'all don't want a reality show of this. It's gonna be a mess.
A hot ass
That'd be
mess.
great show, though.
That's the name of it. Hot ass
Hot
man.
It'd be great.
You know how many views we'd get, bitch?
The theme song would be "Cash Shit" by Megan Thee Stallion.
And that was all for If I Told You That.
Oh, that's the wrong.
I'm
if.
like, what?
There's a if.
Yeah.
Damn, Whitney, girl.
If you don't stop making her whisper,
I don't know what the hell's going on with her.
she would never go for that.
She would never. If I told you that Whitney was whispering.
Bobby, turn me up. Turn me up. Now. Turn me up.
All right, guys. Really quick for Uniquely Speaking.
Yeah. You better hit my sound effect.
This is for like you big fat white man smelling fat bitch.
Period.
Why you with your trifling dirt like that bitch.
Fuck you, Rachel.
Yo, that needs to be the intro to my next track.
Listen, and just come in and
Y'all all on it.
Please, okay. This is my chance. This is my chance. Oh my goodness. My chance to prove myself. No. But quickly for Uniquely Speaking is just really just monitoring what you're speaking into the world and what are you saying to yourself. I think a lot of times we forget that we are our worst critic and that we put so much pressure on ourselves to be great that we forget that the words we say to ourselves really affect how we talk to others and how we go throughout our daily lives. And I want just to encourage people, like in the morning, in the mirror, I've said this before, look at yourself, say, I'm incredible, I am special and I'm unique. Every morning for this whole week coming up, I want you to say that while you're brushing your teeth, while you're fixing your hair, picking your nose, whatever you do in the mirror. Before you get your day started, look in the mirror and say, I'm incredible, I am special and unique every day this week. And I want you to see how well your day goes, how much happier you are, how much more confidence you have in yourself when you carry yourself throughout the week. So I'm challenging everybody to speak kind words into themselves. You don't have to say those 3 things. You can say I'm a bad bitch. You can say that I'm thick as shit.
We not going
say,
back to jail again, girl.
Say whatever you need to say to encourage yourself. I want you to try it every morning this week. When you're brushing your teeth, when you look in that mirror, say those things to yourself. And I want you to see how well your week is going to go. So that's my unique speaking for this week. Just be mindful of how you are speaking unto yourselves and how you are treating others after you speak to yourself. Because some of y'all need to check yourselves. Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rachel.
Eric
Stacey.
yelling at that old man.
Right.
Listen.
What is ARP?
AARP.
I'm gonna fix
So
that.
sad.
Give me a week.
So sad.
Give me a week. Yeah, I need to drop my pride first.
Yeah. That's the worst part.
Yeah. All right. Take us out of Uniquely Speaking.
This is for Rachel, you big fat white man, smelling fat bitch.
Sloppy bitch. That is actually my favorite soundbite.
Yo, that really goes to the music.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
It's so trash.
Like she was finna come in.
Okay. Right.
All right, guys. Well, we're at that part of the show. Like, what have we learned?
period.
Oh God. Okay, so what have we learned?
What have we learned today?
I have learned that priests can be masters and sex slaves.
Yeah.
I have learned that you know what? I enjoyed being here with all of you,
Oh,
just having
thank
this
you.
conversation. So just learning more about y'all has been a blessing. So thank you for opening up
Thank you for
Thank
to
coming.
you.
us in the world.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Jasper?
I learned that the East Coast is a thing apparently,
Mhm.
and I don't like none of y'all bitches.
Oh, wow.
We gave you Mob Deep. You better like us.
You know what? I take it back because what the fuck? No, like Ty said, I did learn a little more about you guys. I already know, bitch. I know you.
Right.
And I know Light Bright over there.
Yeah, I ain't shit.
But Thighs, I'd have learned some things about
Come
thighs.
on, thighs.
They're out today.
Right. Listen.
Harriet Thyman.
Here at Diamond.
Yes.
That's my new Twitter handle.
Come
Right. Right. And I learned a little about what is Goya?
Goya.
Goya.
Mm.
Yeah. 'Cause
Wait, no, yuck.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Gotta stop it.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotta stop.
Yeah.
I've learned that, you know, what Jada and Will do in their relationship is none of my fucking business because I don't have a man. That's first, second, and third.
Neither does August now.
Yeah, I know. I've learned that. What else have I learned? This. You know, I've just learned to.
I'm sorry.
I tried to let it go.
Yeah, it just. You know, I've learned that I'm going to be okay and that things are going to. I always have to tell myself that. Like, I'm one of the harshest critics to myself. And I always have to, like, constantly bring myself back to a place of balance, an equilibrium where I'm just like, girl, it's going to work. Like, if you don't stop pressuring God to expedite the process. So I realized that I'm going to be okay. Ebro, I do love you. Because I know that Kelvin spoke over my disclaimer, so I want you to know I actually love Ebro in the morning, Hot 97 and Power 105.1. Period. Like, let me not, because the girls will go back. You don't like Ebro? No, I'm playing. I enjoy all of my New York DJs,
Honestly,
and hosts. Ty's words. So, yeah, that's what I've learned.
That's cute.
I think I've learned that if you are in entanglement, keep it to yourself. And if your relationship is not strong enough to handle entanglement, don't bring somebody else in because they're going to try to mess it up. Don't do it. Also learned that you too can be holy and a sex slave. Christians have free sides too.
Absolutely.
Duality is important.
Mm-hmm.
I've also learned that if you want to get in the music industry, be yourself because yourself is the best self to be. And people will fuck with you because they fuck with you.
Period. for a long periodically time.
Long periodically
Right.
time. And I just think that I've learned that, it's okay just to be okay.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all want to plug y'all socials where we can find y'all at or whatever?
Absolutely. So personal is Boys Love Flowers on all platforms. Follow the label Boys Love Records and DM me if you got some hot shit. I want to hear it.
Hot shit.
Jasper.
Real hot girl shit. You can follow me pretty much, all platforms. Jasper X Dupree. There's an X in the middle, guys. I don't say it because it's silence. Silence. So, yes, Jasper X Dupree.
That sounds like an OnlyFans.
Right, it does.
OnlyFans.
Absolutely.
Look, it's not, guys. It's not.
Protect the brand. On Instagram, guys, you can catch me at The World According to Eric. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Eric Devante.
Yes, and you can find me, Kelvinology. That's KelVinoology on your Instagram and your Twitter. And if you have not followed us on Instagram, it is the Get Right Radio Show. And then, Trick, if you have not downloaded this damn app after I done told you for 139 episodes to download this damn app, what the fuck is you doing?
Period.
So download the app. It's available on Google Play, Apple. It's free. You can listen to this show, run it back, and you can listen to a whole bunch of other shows that are now doing 2 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get into all this wonderful stuff. Me and Eric might join on this train.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Absolutely.
So, I guess with that being said,
ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got right.
that's right. Oh,
That's not the outro.
wow.
You were doing so good.
Wow, that took me back.
Wow.
With that being said,
I hope you got right, ladies
that's
and gentlemen.
right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right.